Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wenty Leagues for the first game of round 2 in the 2024 Bowls New South Wales Platinum Pennant. We've got a ripper of a game in ripper conditions. Sun is well and truly out here. Summer-like conditions, sunscreen as well, and a bit different from what we saw on Friday and even yesterday. Really, really warm out here, I can tell you now, sitting in the sun. I'm even having to put a hat on my mohawk, which is pretty unusual. Just looking now at as the graphics pop up, we'll look at the teams of who we're streaming here, which is the Sean Baker, Ryan Bester, Sam Ferguson and Brianna Smith rink from St John's Park. In the middle rink, Dave Ferguson, Dawny Heyman. Bit of a surprise for not looking after her. And on the Wenty League side, Barry Lester, Emmett McLeod, Dale Maitland and Selena Goddard. For Wenty Leagues, also Matty Lucas's team there, Clark Fong, Redcliffe, as well as Treno Whittingham, Cam Curtis, David Hearns and Jeff Gallagher, famous Cam Curtis. Interesting times here. It's going to be a fantastic match. We'll go through other games that are happening at the moment. They're just finishing off their roll-up. I'll get to have a word now about what's happened yesterday and Friday as the skippers finish up. We saw Friday night in a really, really good game. That probably belies the result in the end. Engadine Cougars 63 over Tarrant Point 43. Yesterday, around the grounds, around the clubs, East Maitland Griffins just got over Belrose Bulls 60-52. That's a 9-1, so they won 2 of the rinks, Maitland Griffins. I'll go through the scoring shortly. Next is the St John's Park Saints, very narrow win, 64-62 over Maryland's Magic. That's 2 shots in it on the big board. Carlingford Koalas, who we suggested on Friday night were a bit of an unknown, 68-47 over Wenty Leagues. Raymond Terrace, this is the surprise one for me, I think. 80 points, won all 3 rinks to 43 over the Warilla Gorillas. And by all reports, Raymond Terrace was absolutely going off last night. Hundreds of people around watching, and that's brilliant to see. We love that. And the final game there, Cabramatta Bulling at 67 over the Mount Lewis Lions 44. Now, I'll be your host for today. I'm Benny Two Shoes, as usual. And joining me is one of the club directors, Adam. Welcome.
Hey, Benny. How are you, mate? Pleasure to be here on a beautiful sunny morning at Wenty, mate. It's great.
Yeah, it is great. It's my first time to this club, by the way, which is a bit unusual. Been to most of the clubs. What a venue you've got.
Yeah, mate, we've got a fantastic facility here. And, yeah, looking forward to some good bowls. And I'm sure the Wenty boys and girls are ready to bounce back after last night. So,
yeah, they seemed pretty keen and up and about this morning. It was I was out having a chat to a few of them. Barry Lester's there, loving the TV rink as usual.
Oh, Bazza loves it.
Yeah, he does. And here's 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗧 after a strong state campaign. So I'm actually looking up there. It's Leicester versus Bester at the skip's end. That's a great shot. Yeah, Leicester versus Bester at the skipper's end, and both of them familiar with each other, if nothing else, not just from here and from state comps, but from BPL as well.
Certainly an international flavour on this rink too, haven't we? We've got the Aussies and the Kiwis up against the Canadians. So.
It's it, the Canadians, exactly. Absolutely love it. So a pretty good start. The leads are doing their job wonderfully. We always mention the leads, and that's my little my subplot, the bit I like to watch closely, because it's often an indicator of who's going to win the game. The percentages on that are very real. Philip Lubke, first comment, well done, mate. Got on this time. David Corn, Sue Swan, welcome everyone. It was a beautiful Sunday morning. I hope you've all remembered to wind your clocks back an hour. It is 10:43 right now. A little bit late kicking off. Everyone's in the shade. Didn't want to come out in the sun.
Yeah, it is quite warm compared to what we've had lately. It's a few of them are sweating up already. So
yeah, I've had to put a hat on, which is pretty unusual for me. I like to show off my bright purple here at the moment.
It's looking good, looking good.
And back on grass too, which is good for everyone. Not that you're synthetic, which is behind us here in the commentary position from this camera right now that you're on. We're behind that, and behind us is the undercover synthetic, and that's a ripper-looking place too.
Yeah, no, it's been really good to us. Our bowlers love it. Rain, hail or shine, at least you know you can still turn up and play bowls, which is great. Still prefer the grass myself, but it's always good to have that option. You don't have to worry about the weather.
Yeah, I haven't had much experience on synthetic. I was meant to play yesterday in synthetic, but we got rained out down south. And while I'm here, straight away, I'll just give a shout out to Berry Bowling Club, who copped it pretty hard in the weather yesterday. When I say pretty hard, I say very hard. Their greens have, and their club full of water. The greens have been overrun, and as the river came up, washed a bunch of debris all through them and over them, and the club's full of mud, as you'd expect. Oh, little touch there. Still think Brown is holding one. Yeah, the really unfortunate down at Berry. It's a good club, a historic club, and Nathan Bazant, everyone down there, Dave Badger and all them, I wish you all the best. Raymond Black saying a huge food court here. It's hard to decide what to try. You're not wrong. I walked in this morning. I got a bit lost. What a place.
Yeah, it's only time. We see about 700 down there, so it's a good little plaza to come and eat. Plenty of options.
John Lizzie saying he's hoping to see us at East Maitland. That's our next live stream game. That'll be next Friday at East Maitland. I'll be there having come from South Tamworth. I'm streaming the Senior Fours, I think. Zone Senior Fours, I can't remember. Off the top of my head, I should know. But definitely be at South Tamworth next week, and then down to East Maitland for the next round. Don't forget that you've missed out on the tipping competition, the P&O tipping comp for this round. Sorry, not this round, this game. You can still put your tips in for the rest of the day, up to 10 minutes before the games start. My tips are about half and half, I think. Did you see that tipping comp?
I saw it, but I didn't actually get into it.
Oh, it's not
to
too
be
late.
honest, Benny, but yeah, never too late to jump in. Good bowl there from Barry.
Yeah, Barry Lester's, I watched his roll-up as well. He's finding Jack pretty regularly in that. So he's got this green dialed in. Geez, that's a good reply.
Cracking bowl.
Strong reply there. Sean Baker. So 𝗟𝗡𝗩𝗡 and Sam Ferguson, I know, had a really strong... well, they had... Yeah, both of them had a pretty cool campaign up at Dubbo in the state champs in different shirts. Sorry, 𝗟𝗡𝗡 in different shirts. She was wearing a 𝗥𝗢𝗡 shirt for that one.
Yeah, they've done well, and Dawny on the other rink, she cleaned up as well, didn't she?
Yeah.
Unstoppable.
I said to her this morning, I can't believe we're not broadcasting the Dawny rink. She's the live stream queen.
Yeah, super effort.
And deserves it too. She's amazing. Quick shot here. Barry Lester. Oh, he's got it. He's hit Jack. It has bounced a mile forward. Looking to see if it's gone out. It definitely has. It's still rolling. It's just come to a stop now. That's a great shot, Barry Lester. Watch this bounce off the back bowls, hit that wing bowl and fly forward. Brilliant shooting, Barry. And I'll note that down as a hot shot.
He'll love it.
Yeah, he'll be very happy. So the leads start again. Now I'm going to mention something that the rest of the team, when they watch this back, won't want me to mention. I'm able to know that Team 1 here, which happens to be the team we're streaming yesterday against Carlingford. Nope, that's not true. I'm on the wrong spot. I think it's the St John's one, so that's all right. So you won't have to worry about it. I'll just talk about St John's. And it is the team where we are commentating on now. No, I'm on the wrong page. They dropped an 8. And that's what I'm looking for. Round 1. St John's Park yesterday against Maryland's Magic. One of the most unusual things, you rarely see it at any level, let alone at the top level.
100%. Yes.
But yeah, in the fourth end, dropped an 8 to go from 4-3 to 12-3. Very, very quick turnaround there.
Wow.
Hard to see with the polarised sun.
Yeah, it is.
I had to change.
I've got a bit of glare here too.
I luckily carry a spare set of unpolarised ones. But so that's an unusual one. Maryland's Magic, the Aaron Sheriff team. Aaron Sheriff, Peter Henry, Jeremy Roach and Heath Lewis pulling an 8 out of this team. And that's quite remarkable. They still, while they dropped the rink, they only lost by 4. So here's a big effort, comeback. Yeah. So who's this bowling now, mate?
This is Dale Maitland. Been around for a little while, Dale. No, he's a good bowler, mate. He's just a top bloke.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, he's heard nothing but good things about Dale, actually, and I was told to watch out for him when they came up.
Fanatical Swans supporter.
Is he really?
100%.
Good man.
You'll see him behind the post, and apparently he's got quite the outfit that he wears to every game too.
Really?
The red and white suit and the red and white shoes. And
I might have met him down there. I used to sit right behind the goals too when I was a Swans member.
Yep.
I'm a West Coast supporter, and sadly the Swannies beat us yesterday. Gave him a bit of a scare though. That's a bit exciting actually. A bit of hope for the West Coast supporters. As Sam just puts a pretty good second shot in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to sit right behind the goals with them. So I'm thinking back to the AFL now. I'll get back to the bowls. Well, that's going to cut across. I might get a little love. Bounce back. It's third shot. Sam Ferguson, Nina Rona. Husband playing on the rink next door. And she's going to bump her own up.
Good bowl, Sam.
Yeah, good little head here. And last one was pretty good too. In the end, Twisty killed it. So we started again. Pretty long game, apparently, last night too for the St John's team. Apparently the Barry Leicester rink, they killed 5 ends in a row with 3 ends to go.
Well, I heard that. They were talking a bit earlier, and I think they went an hour over sort of...
Yeah, nearly an hour and a half, they were saying. Yeah, it was long. Interesting for the spectators, of course, at that point.
I think the bar loved it. They didn't mind. Bowls were on, the bars open, everyone was loving it.
Exactly right.
We got there late out at 𝗟𝗓𝗡, and there was a good crowd and good atmosphere, so it's good to see.
Yeah, I'll say again, they're at Raymond Terrace. Look at this. It's going to bounce forward and it removes both bowls and sits there for shot. Very good bowl.
Limit.
The Master Blaster, Ryan Bester. Everyone talks about his drives, but I can tell you now he's great on the draw as well. Played for a little bit of movement in the jack there. And just ran through. So good morning, Barb Green. My favourite viewer. Just finished watching the Victorian Boys Under-18 Grand Final. And there's some really strong talent. I'll remind everyone that not next week, the week after. Well, will be next week now. It's Sunday, isn't it? Well, back there's good. That's a handy bowl. The State Junior Championships kick off. We have 99 of the state's best under-18 bowlers in a couple of categories. 33 of those girls, which is just fantastic to see. Oh, that's if it flops. Yeah, they're best players in a different kind of format we've got running this year, and it's going to be fantastic. I'm really looking forward to that down at Warilla. Yeah. David Streyer saying Dale Maitland's dad's dad, Ross, was a state selector and came from Barmard, man. Is that a place? I'm from, like I said, I'm from WA, so I get a bit lost with the town names around here. Harry just looking up there. Yeah, another good aim. It's playing a couple of feet through. Bakes running after his bowl. Just moving Bester through. Barry Lester with those characteristic big old sunnies. He's having a close look. Fair track. It's got a lot of turning left to do, though. No.
Just left it out there.
But once again, he might be just running for cover.
Yeah, not a bad spot. Any movement on that jack when he's got a few catches back there, so.
So they're just running back to the spot, and I'll just remind everyone that on the BowlsLink results portal, you can follow this game, follow the cards. The teams are scoring this live on their phones, through the application, through the Bowls scoring app, so you can bring it up on the on your phones and watch. That one's going to drop short.
1 to Wenty.
1 to Wenty Leagues. So on this rink, first blood goes to the Magpies. On the other two rinks, it's 2 each to the Twist and Ferguson team. And we are 4-1 on the big board to start. Jolene saying good morning. The weather's good up here. Absolutely it is. It is a beautiful place to be here right now. It's sun is shining. I'm just kind of leaning to my left. You're stuck in the sun, mate.
The sun, you're right. You sit under the umbrella. I'll just sit here and bake. But
only just under the umbrella. You're wearing a black shirt too, you poor man.
But no, it's a cracking day. So if you're out and about and got nothing to do this morning, get on down here to Wenty Leagues and come and watch some great bowls, because there's some talent right across these 3 rinks. So
definitely, and I just should speak about the other games that are happening right now, or just pull him up and make sure I get it all right. It's, I know East Maitland's going at the moment because Lee Stinson is up there with them. I don't know where Andrew is today, or maybe he's not playing. We'll see. Might have a day off. So round 2. So at the moment, right now, Mount Lewis Lions are playing 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗨𝗠 at Mount Lewis. East Maitland Griffins against the Warilla Gorillas. That'll be a ripper. That's why Lee Stinson's up there. 10 a.m. Belrose Bulls versus the Cabramatta Bullants at Belrose. Maryland's Magic versus Tarrant Point. Obviously this game, Wenty Leagues versus St John's. Again, the Leeds really showing those 2 sets of white bowls. Jeez, they've been close every time, haven't they?
100%.
Leeds are killing it.
And by all reports, Selena last night, 10 out of 10 leading performance from what we've heard this morning.
Yeah,
so
lovely.
She's come with a fair set of credentials, Selena, from New Zealand. She's fitted into the club lovely, so we're glad to have her here.
Yeah, that's good news. Yeah, the comes with a big reputation, actually, Selena. And at the bottom, so at 11 o'clock, so starting very shortly at Raymond Terrace, is Raymond Terrace Jets versus the Engadine Cougars. Both of them are first game winners as well, so that'll be a ripper. Get down to the hangar if you're around there. Which could explain why I haven't seen Betty Rousel on the feed yet. Calm Plaza asking, good morning, which team's Dawn in? Dawn's in the rink next door. She is playing third with Dave Ferguson, Dawnie Hayman, Joseph Clark and Kenta Treacher for St John's. They're playing against Trent Whittingham, Cameron Curtis, David Hearns and Jeff Gallagher. Dawnie's really built a fan base.
She has. Well, with the way she's been bowling, why wouldn't she?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Trevor Goslow from Dallas, Texas, welcome. Alan, good mate of mine, welcome from Wodonga. Good on you, mate. Down on just over the other side of the border down south. Sam Ferguson. That's a very nice shot. Third's crossing back over now, having a good look. Thanks, David. Yeah, it's Barberton's a small rural town between Temora and West Wyalong. Would be small. Was West Wyalong and Temora aren't big towns either.
No. Cam Curtis has just played a bomb on the next rink while we're waiting for our thirds here.
Yeah, good. Well, it's at the moment the other two rinks having St John's having the best of it. 3-0 and 2-0. 5-1 on the big board still. Mark from Toowoomba, welcome. Oh, Emmett. And sat there too. That's a good shot. I think
he's...
Yeah, I think he just moved Jack a little bit too far.
Might be sitting on Rihanna's lead bowl there.
So this is where you'd think that very back bowl of... actually, I can't remember who put it there. Might have been Dave Maitland.
Just trying to see from here.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what sticker it's got on it. Might come into play. Get my zoom onto it.
What? Your St John's bowl looking at it.
Yeah, looks like a red sticker, doesn't it? Ryan in the back. That's a good shot. Yep. Good home. Because everyone can see what's going to happen now. Definitely a St John's bowl at the back. So neither of the third's really trying to move it. They're all both running for cover.
That's where Barry wanted it. He's happy with that.
So that moved it. It was gentle, but it moved it.
It's only a matter of time on it.
Yeah, exactly
roll
right.
into it.
You can't have a little 2 bowls side to side that big when at this standard, and then of course with Ryan Bester doing things, it didn't quite hit it square, but he's hit it enough that it's exposed. And believe it or not, he's knocked it back to his own bowl. So he set it up for himself beautifully.
Brilliant bowls. It's the worst thing about being a lead in it too. The 2 girls have led brilliantly so far, and just made targets for the boys after him. So
yeah, exactly right. But I think, as I've said, that subplot, that lead battle at the front, I always find it fascinating in there.
Yep.
That little singles game, and they get knocked around at the end. But often just so often you find that whichever lead wins the end.
100%. They put the pressure then onto the seconds and thirds following, and they start chasing a little bit. Is Barry just running through?
Yeah, he did it the last 2 ends, his last 2 bowls as well. Well, it's kicked that across.
Not what he wanted. I think that's gone across to Selena's.
Yeah, Selena's back bowl. The YouTube is streaming as well. If you're on this feed and you prefer watching YouTube, you find it easier to get the stream through YouTube on your TVs or whatnot. I've just dropped the link to the YouTube stream into the live. Into the live chat. If you want to watch, I'll just say once again my usual warning that I give everybody: don't click on any links that don't come from us. Don't give anyone your credit card for this feed. We don't charge, and I can assure you that you are just being scammed if you give anyone your credit card details for this. So hang my head over the back. And geez, we've got a good spot to watch from here too. This is as good a setup for watching bowls as I've seen, I reckon.
That's a good little spot here.
Yeah, it's a little bit warm. Maybe we'll just get an extension on that cover there.
Should have spent the extra. Got the extra large roof on the synthetic.
Looks like a Max cover too, actually.
I think it is.
Yeah, they flash. They do good work.
Yep, the boys were good. I think they were out here last year when Barry was here, doing a little bit of filming and promo work.
𝗟𝗓𝗘 saying great to see some ladies in both teams. Yeah, look, they're just playing at such a high standard. Why wouldn't you? So there we go. 2 20 leagues. The other 2 rinks 4-0 each. And this one here flying the flag for Wenty. Ryan Williams, his mum and brother still live in West Wyalong. There you go. Dave Maitland's got a bit of a following. BowlsLink. Sorry, Robert Gray. Yep, asking for the live. Where the scores are. I'll do that right now for this one. Yeah, mate. There's and everyone else. That's the BowlsLink, so you can follow the cards on that link. You just have to choose which team you want. Team 1, Team 2 or Team 3, which is near the top of the page. And it'll take you straight to where the cards are, and you'll be able to follow that along live. As long as the team's updated. They're scoring on their phones, which is great to watch. She's got a bit of a unique style. You see where she holds her hand out? It's kind of out to the side of her body, and then she brings back and delivers beautifully. It's something I noticed up at States.
And just so consistent too.
Yeah. And look at that. Well, she's corrected beautifully from her first one. Flops down's probably the shot.
So Maddie Lucas off the mark, picking up a 1 over there.
Good news. We love seeing once you get your first score, a bit of confidence. Dave Maitland, look at this. Did a bit of gardening before he took the shot. Oh, Maitland. Wants that back one.
A great bowl,
Dale. Perfect bowl. And he's actually converted that for 3 now to 20 leagues. Sam thinks she's thrown this wide. Wider than she... Oh, sorry, my apologies. Narrow. She's pointing in the other direction. Weight was spot on.
Yep.
Thank you, Barbara. Lovely. Jamie Evans saying he's on fire. 0 correct so far. He's obviously referring to the tipping competition. I'm going to go back and find my tips of... we do tell everyone the staff tips. So I picked the point and got that wrong. I picked East Maitland. I think I got that wrong. I picked Marylands over St John's. So lucky we got that right. Carlingford I picked. Jets I picked. But I also picked Mount Lewis. So I'm 3 out of 6, which I think will end up being about the average. Half and half in the first round.
That's by Sam as
beautiful bowl. You can just hear a buzz in the background. Must be the
greenkeepers are wrapping up for this morning, driving the cart down the back of the greens. They're out bright and early, cutting and rolling and remarking, getting it ready.
Yeah, I hope they got their clocks right as well. I saw a couple of people trying to walk into the club at 8 o'clock this morning, thinking it was 9 o'clock, getting turned away at the door.
We had a few here. Lucky for me, I don't have to worry about that. The iPhone auto corrects and looks after me because I would forget, guaranteed.
Oh, I think he's punched that bowl up. So 2 at the moment to when he leagues. That was a pretty good bowl in the end, effective. Looking to move something, and he did. Ryan Bester just wants to move that and sit on Jack. He has. He's moved it.
And held shot.
And held shot too.
Beautiful bowl.
I would have liked Jack to move back a couple more inches, I think, but that's good. Oh, someone go get him a spray chalk. Andrew Lynn and I have a couple of little pet hates. And one of those is don't touch the bowls. He's using a stick. It is old school.
Just lick the tip and give it a stroke and away you go.
Scott there, neutral supporter there, saying he wants to be a good game. Yep, Vicky Turner's at home watching. Welcome. And Jill McDonald from Penrith. Brilliant. Loved everyone here. We're so glad you're all watching from wherever you are watching. This looks skinny to me. I've been wrong before. Oh, a little touch on Ryan. I still think, he's definitely holding. He's actually resting right on the jack there now. He's a tempting target.
Yeah.
Except that Ryan's holding one. I think he's on a pretty good track. Oh, yeah, he is. Look at this. Just kicks it across. 2 shots now to Barry. Yeah. Excuse me, Barry Lester. Ryan Bester. Hate the way they rhyme. I might do that all day. But Ryan Bester, what a great shot.
And he blocked that little hole there that I think Baker was worried about with a possible trail of the jack back there for 5. So, absolute cracking bowl.
They're very nice picking up these bowls and handing them over. All mates here. That's one of the other fun things about this competition. All these guys play with and against each other. They know each other pretty well. Baz right on Jack, I reckon. Spits it out. And that's Sam's bowl out to the left, I think. 2, yeah.
Yep.
So it's 2 up to 2 up, believe it or not, for Saints there. But a little more open. A little more space.
Yeah, I don't think Barry would be too disappointed with that. Obviously, he didn't get the shot, but like you said, he's got it out in the open now, and he's good enough to draw into it. Another good bowl here. That's probably in for 3.
Yeah, I'd say so. So asking for their closest bowl, just to see where he needs to move Jack to. I reckon just to draw at this point. He's 3 down. He needs to cut it down. If he does touch Jack, it's not going to be a bad thing, but he wouldn't be playing weight through, I don't think. Stayed on that hand too towards the ditch side here. No, I was going to say, it stayed on that hand. I actually saw the shot on the other way myself, but that's, I'm not going to argue with Barry Lester. it's better than me.
Either am I. I'll sit up here with you, mate.
So a bit of an opportunity here for St John's to pick up a score. Let's come around and rest in there somewhere. I don't think he'd made it.
No, I think he's a bit short.
Tape's coming out. So I just take this opportunity. We're looking at the beautiful, clear images here. We've got some wonderful camera people around, and David behind us from Spacequake Sports, the production company that are looking after this, and they do a magnificent job of the coverage, and we're very impressed with them at the moment. And so far, with the 2 games you've run with these guys, 2
to the Saints.
Well, that puts them on the board. Yeah, brilliant clear images here. And we'll just have a look. Who else has jumped on here? Said about Vicky Turner and Redhead. Danny McKinley, Dave Baker from the Gold Coast, you lucky man. Matt Weeks watching from Drury, Baronia. That sounds lovely. More Rex from Northern Ireland. G'day Ben from Temora. And Robin watching from Tuncurry. Yeah, Trevor Gill saying seen plenty of bowls moved by people marking with chalk. Ugh. What kind of bowls Ryan Bester? I'm not entirely sure. I didn't get to go down and have a look this time. G'day Brett, g'day Goody, watching from the Gold Coast. And Keith Pickett from Narooma. So all over the place. North, south, international as usual.
What a spread.
Lots of people from the US, which is really blows my mind sometimes. There is a bit of a bowls community in the US,
yeah, right,
which I didn't really know about until fairly recently. Especially in Seattle State.
Okay. Mate, it's just one of those games, isn't it? Any age.
Any ability.
100% you can get out and have a roll.
Look, and nothing proves that in my mind. I'm still so proud that we managed to have got it in the state champs, but the multi-disability we did at Dubbo that week was just so good. Such a high standard of play, and yeah, brilliant. There you go. Ryan Bester uses Taylor, apparently, according to Peter. Thank you for that. Ray Silverstone, my mate from Shoalhaven Heads, welcome. Fleur Wanderer from up the road at St Mary's. Oh, Fleur, it's Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Come on down.
Jump down the M4.
Once again, the lead's setting up pretty well. One back there for Brianna. Selena just dropping that one short, but her one on the side will be, on the wing bowl there will be lovely. Port Noarlunga Bowling Club asking how Steve, the new Wenty League's president's going.
Ian McCann, yeah, Macca. He's going really well. He's been with us a few years now, and They've been doing some great things here at Wenty.
Looks like it. So Sam Ferguson, I keeps going to say Narona, who's had a pretty good game so far, backing your lead up there. Fiona Stuart Butcher from a very wet Broom's Head. That sounds horrible, mate. Good luck. Hope things are going well. There's been enough water around at the moment, I can tell you.
Yeah, it's terrible. Dale just pulled up short there. You won't be happy with that one.
Yeah, be disappointed, but you're correct. But the other thing is he's right in the way. We've seen already some the weight that these guys can play. See him running there after first. Yeah, well done.
We're holding 3 there, Saints, by the looks of it.
Definitely, yeah. I can tell you I've become a big fan of the Narona family since the Portuguese mob, since one of my nieces started dating Sam's and Nat's brother, Ryan. And I sat down Friday night with Fergo. Oh, he was commentating with us. It was great. There's a lot of them. a lot of the riders around. Troy McGregor, any scores from around the grounds? Mate, jump on that BowlsLink live scoring page I put up before, and all the scores will be there. I'll have a look myself in a sec. Sorry, Darren Draper. What a great Sunday. Bowls on the tablet, WrestleMania on the TV. Doesn't get any better. Now, if you want to contrast in games, that's how you do it, Daz. Well done, mate.
Oh, good on him. That's awesome.
So those three St John's bowls still sitting there. Hard to move with those front bowls, as we'll see here. Oh, no, we got through. Move the jack.
Yeah, mate, that could be a good bowl. He might have just moved the jack slightly towards. I think that might be Selena's out there.
Yeah, Selena's out that wing bowl. I did say at the start it was going to be the handy one. And it does look like it's shot. They're already pretty happy with that. Ryan bowls. Oh, he's just carried out jack.
Great bowling.
Just absolute dead eye. Dennis Altman watching in Gold Coast Hospital. Mate, good luck. I hope hope everything turns out all right. But thanks for joining in. Glad you're here, mate. Oh, bash into that front one, which is what you'd expect. There was a few short ones there just covering it. Ryan Bester managed to drag Jack back. I think they're holding 2 back there, St John's. Is that right?
It sort of looks like it from here, Benny. Like the orange and is it the blue one just behind?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out whether that's Maitland's or Ferguson's. We'll see in a sec.
I think it's Fergo's actually, because Dale pulled up. Both his bowls ended up slightly short.
It's an interesting style. It's almost Aaron Wilson's like, if you know what I mean. Jumps forward a bit. Active, a very active delivery.
Yep.
Oh, maybe a bit wide and a bit weighty as well. However, second shot. Yeah, a couple of bounces. And then he went, I do think a second. I do think...
Yeah, definitely looked it from that camera angle, didn't it, Benny?
Yeah, and we're looking down now. We can just see through there that, live that it looks like that way too. Real Steve watching from Burleigh. Welcome. And David asking what their tail is apparently. I'll have a close look in a sec, mate. I'll see what I can find for you. There's a bit of discussion here. Barry's come up to have a look.
He might be worried because I don't know when he's got too much behind the jack there. Barry would probably just be looking to tighten up his last bowl, looking just to touch his, rub it off, or just promote his forward a little bit, I'd say.
Yeah. So they're definitely Taylor's Ryan Vester's bowls, but I can't tell whether they're GTRs or SRVs, I think the other one, aren't they? A lot of players using GTRs. Look, Barry's just run wide, and I think it was too strong for what he's throwing. I'm not going to lie, I think that's a bit of a habit or a bit of a trend there from Barry. He's been a bit long. So St John's with 1. Is that right? One more. The score hasn't popped up yet. One, two, three. So, yep, the seconds haven't put the scores in yet. They're doing so now on their phones, I think. Or maybe they haven't confirmed it yet, but yeah, I'd say 1 to St John's there, and 3 all, I would suggest, on this ring.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't see him go to the ball, but it's saying all square on 4 ends.
Yeah, so the board itself, the scoreboard says that, but so the seconds just haven't pulled their phones out yet.
Another good start here.
Yeah, jeez. I think she's had the best of it so far. Selena's done well, but I think Brianna's just a little bit on top there at the moment. John Boniface goes Saners. Yep.
Great reply from Selena.
Well, see, that's that commentator's curse. There was a joke on that in the AFL coverage yesterday in finals at the gather round in Adelaide they're having, and my kids started having a laugh at me yesterday too about that. Do you curse the players too? Not deliberately. They might be using aces, someone's saying. Who's that? Alison Caleb saying might be using Taylor Ace. Yeah, I wouldn't think so on the grass. They tend to use those really wide ones on the synthetic. I've got a set of Taylor Aces at home, actually. And far too wide for the Husky green, mate. That's usually runs at 17, 18 seconds. It's throwing 2 rings across with them. Nice feel in your hand, though. Well, there's one behind from Selena.
Yeah.
The breeze picking up. Little breeze. It's just ruffling our papers down here at the moment.
It's quite warm in the sun. It's really nice. But we're just starting to get a bit of shade. If I lean back in the chair, I can just sort of get my melon out of the sun.
Yeah, that's right. We're both kind of doing the same thing. We look like we're lounging. Oh, Sam, that was very, very close. A few people sitting around in the shade here watching as well, which is great.
Yeah, they're slowly building up. Like we said before, there's still plenty of time to get on down here, so
I can actually
beautiful
see
day.
One of the St John's recent signings, junior Chanel Chakouche down there. Chakouche, I said that right? That's good. Just spelling it in my head. Yeah.
I'll leave that saying to you.
Good bowler. She's very, very handy in the junior comps. I think she ages out in May. I think clubs are doing well at the moment, and once players age out of the 18s, they tend to find themselves in a bit of a wasteland between, the senior comps and the juniors, and having the under 25s and that kind of thing. I think clubs are starting to jump on board with that around the country, actually, not just New South Wales, everywhere.
No, it's brilliant what they're doing with the juniors coming through now, and that's what you need.
Oh, I couldn't agree more.
The future of the game, so we need to.
And there's some good ones out there, I'm still talk about, and I'll still talk about it for a very long time. When I think of Tom Rich and Tim Thorning in their singles game from Warilla last year, is probably the best game of singles I've ever seen. And do yourself a favour, it's somewhere on our YouTube and Facebook. Get in there and have a look at that. Even if you only watch the last 5 ends, just watch some of the best bowling you'll ever see in your life just on that game. Oof. Just missed. You can see what they're trying to do. They've got a little collection of bowls there now.
They certainly have. Let's see what Emmett can do here. Barry just wanting it to settle a little.
Oh, Sarah saying Chanel's only 15, 16 next month. Who was I thinking of then? That's right, she's still quite young. Thank you for that, Sarah. You're right. New leaders, John Bagnall saying, yep, St John's Park up by 2 at the moment. No, I think they were, actually no, apologies, I do think they were leading anyway. That's all right, it's a close game. That's what we want to see. Vince Calabresi's on the line again. Barry asking it to finish strong. Well, look, Ryan's moved Selena's bowl out there and holding shot, I think.
Yeah.
Ryan Bester, I really think so far, seems to me to be the one that's converting the most. And he's the one that Barry's trying to beat constantly.
Yeah, he hasn't really missed at all so far, has he?
Just get my zoom out. I usually carry some binoculars to do this. And the stickers are covering the type, so I can't see it. So I actually can't tell you what kind of bowls those orange ones are. The stickers covering it perfectly, sadly. Jan Draper asking for a Wenty Leagues bowls cloth, mate. I'll have to come and hit you up with one of those later. This rink on the draw, yep. Oof. Look at that collection of bowls at the back. It's fantastic. This is such a high standard.
It's brilliant to watch, isn't it?
I love it. It's the absolute brilliance. It's this coming through. He wants to sit without damage. Hard to tell now. We'll find out. Magic fingers. So I didn't actually hear anything what they said, but it's interesting down there. But yeah, it's the joys of this competition, and we were discussing before with a couple of the guys about how the concept of the game in itself is to bring back something like we used to have. I think it was Premier League. I wasn't living in the state at the time, and now we've got. This Barry's just pulling up short.
Yeah.
So tapes out. Yeah, and revitalising it and bringing back to New South Wales the very high standard of what we've got. And so far, it just seems to be working. We've had one round, brilliant games, and we're into the second round already with the best players in the country and therefore the world. Oh, that's not in.
It's tight, I think.
That one's in. So one to St John's.
St John's.
Yep.
No, I think it's a great idea, and to get this concept back, and it's only year one. So hopefully we can just keep building and growing on it from here, and like you said, I think it's great.
Shelby Power, John Lindsay saying, yes, that's the one. Thank you. Yep, that's who I was trying to think of. Yeah, the concept's brilliant. I'm really excited. I've been excited for this since just after it was announced. I didn't really, the preliminary plans I wasn't really a part of. I've only, having moved from Bowls Australia to Bowls New South Wales, still fairly recently. I'm thinking about 8 months ago now. And we're coming into it, and this is what we've got now. And it's only going to build from here too.
It's like anything. You've got to start somewhere, and I think this has been a brilliant start. Like you said, the first round, great bowls. And what we're seeing here today hasn't disappointed. So
we got Adam Liddell saying, great commentary and coverage. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Are players allowed to change positions during the game? The answer is no. Once they're here, they can change it before the game. they can choose their positions a little bit, and as long as they communicate that to the umpires and things like that as well. But no, during the game, they're stuck in their single positions. This is standard Bowls New South Wales, essentially standard Bowls New South Wales pennant format. 3 rinks. 3 rinks. Teams of 4. 21 ends each. 63 rinks. 63 ends on the big board, and no time limits, as we discovered, as St John's discovered last night. That's everyone in New South Wales will be familiar with it. The other states, they often play 4 rinks. We play 3. So I'm just looking at the big board over there. It says 12-6. I'm just waiting for the players to update their scores somewhere here. I actually think our rinks an end behind. They may have missed an end. That's all right. We'll keep an eye on that. Craig Parker, thanks very much, mate. Brian Suckley, you wouldn't think there'd been nearly 200 mil of rain on the green a day ago. No, you're right. It's drained and it's in such good condition. Beautiful pace. Very true. What I think we will notice, and as it changes up, Sam, that's a great bowl. We'll notice, I think it'll get quicker.
Yep.
I think the water's rising out of it now. They rolled it all under earlier this morning, and it'll rise and then dry off, and it'll speed up, especially if this little breeze picks up. It's going to be very, very interesting by the end of the game.
And no bowls on it yesterday either, with all zone 10 being called off as well, so I'm sure the greenkeepers were happy with that.
Yeah, as would have been. We're having my club, I'm missing out on that for this, we're having a little bit of a, because we've missed so much pennants for the Easter and state champs and that, we had a break, and we meant to play yesterday but got called off, so they're having a pennant trial down at Huskisson today, and a little disappointed I'm not going to be able to be there, but tell you what, the consolation is I get to sit here and watch this instead.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yep, and Barbara Green, restriction movement. Yep, the restriction movement rules are in the conditions of play as well. So you can chase your second bowl. Thirds are meant to head up and down the green together if they're going for a look. Shot.
Oh, 𝗟𝗓𝗡.
Well done, Dale. He's using Evolves by the look. Yeah, he's pretty happy. He's got a big smile on his face there, talking to Selena. Excellent. So that's something from Ryan Bester I've copied. I walked backwards down the green most of the way as well. Because he just changes the view. I was talking to him about it down at BPL a couple of years ago. And just changes the view as you go down. Adam Carroll, scores being updated only for Platinum this year, yeah? Is it looking at being brought in moving forward? I'm going to tell you now that there is absolutely no reason that your zones can't do it. Absolutely no reason. Even if you turn up to a game yourselves and you want to live score your game with the seconds on their phones, go for it. There's no reason you can't do it. I don't think it's going to get mandated at any point. Every zone does have to enter their pennant scores into BowlsLink anyway. And the phones are the easy way to do it, I can tell you now. If anyone wants a lesson on that, just send me an email, bowlslink@bowlsnewsouthwales.com.au, and I'll either do it by Zoom or I'll come to your club and we'll have a chat about how to do all these things. But live scoring's the future of it. Everyone, most other states are doing it.
It's a great idea.
And we're catching up. Glenn Harvey from Warrior, he's on there a fair bit. Glenn as well. I've got a few. Oh, here we go. There's a best of magic. Look at this. Gets the little work. Jack hasn't gone in the ditch. It's sitting in the shadow. The toucher is in the back. That white one there is not a toucher. So one at the moment by the looks to Ryan Bester right at the back. The best next one is Selena's at the front, or at the back of the rink there. But look at the way that went through.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. It's a Ryan Bester special.
Like we said, he's been on since N1, Ryan.
So I found a amount of room here to draw into. And if he's got the weight, and he's got the line, and I reckon that's the best shot. He only had to get to the tee. So how about you, Adam? Where are you from originally? You're a local?
I am a local. Born and bred in the area, grew up around here. And then, long history with the club. Been on the board nearly 20 years now as well.
Really? Wow. You don't look that old. Geez, you must have been on it as a teenager, mate.
I found the Holy Grail. But, no, it's a great club. The family's got a great history here as well. And,
It is a great club. You'll have seen it grown a bit.
Oh, 100%. It's changed a lot in just the time that I've been around, and we're in the middle of another $20-odd million renovation at present. The entertainment hub, which we're upgrading. He's in the hole. Slightly heavy. So probably third quarter 25 we should be finished that, which will give our members and guests a new lounge area. New gaming floor, new bar at the back, access into the Starlight room, just to make ease of access, remove stairs, and just make life easier for our patrons moving around the club.
That's perfect. Well, he won't be happy with that, the skipper.
Let's see if Barry can convert and draw a second here.
Well, he just wants to pull a metre off his last bowl, that's all. Yep, well, that'll do. He's rested it. Excuse me, got the slow down on that back bolt, and he's holding, that's three.
Well, Selena's must have been in.
Yeah, must have been. I thought...
Ryan's in the ditch, yeah.
That's it. I think Ryan would actually put one finger up earlier, and that's what I was going off, but there you go. Through to Wenty leagues, through the Magpies. 6-3, I actually think it's 6-4, definitely 6-4 on 6. I think the players missed it in the live scores. At 14-9, I would suggest now. Which is, 15-9, definitely because of that one then they've missed. If they had a runner here or another staffer, I'd send them down and make sure they had it right, but... Just have a look at that on the... they've definitely missed an end. So we're on N6. The players have got it on N5, so they've missed one. When Sam's finished, I might actually just...
Well, they got 6-4 on 6 here.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And the live score, it says 4-3 on 5. So Adam's just going to run over and do that for me. Does Wenty still have that great Chinese restaurant? I think it does in there. Phil Lupke, thanks. Yep. Spacequake Sports doing a great job with the camera work and all that, and the production here. Really enjoying having them on board. Myself, it's just selfishly, it's making my life very easy. And Glenn Harvey saying you won a TV from the Sharp live stream. Well done, Glenn. If I haven't actually had that given to me yet, those results, so that'll be interesting. Still waiting for the comms team to let me know. That was thanks to Sony EIT Solutions. So once again, after the first 4 bowls, Jack is surrounded by white. Leeds doing a great job. Dale just trying to run in and just beat them, but he's not a lot of room. He's done okay. Looks like Selena's holding at the back, although I think it's pretty much up and down between the front and back bowls. Sam Ferguson, little edge, and Jack kicked it through. I think they're one down still. Salinas bowls that one. Steve Murray won a printer. Congratulations. High-speed printer too, I remember. I only said that promotion about 7,000 times over 17 days of straight of coverage. I'm trying to think. I actually didn't go back and calculate how many games we did between us in the commentary, but it was, I tell you now, after 17 days, my throat was pretty sore. It's a lot of talking.
Need to be sponsored by 𝗟𝗓𝗓𝗡.
Actually, I'm hoping for a Bowls brand to get on board. Walter, if you're watching. Here comes Sam looking to move that one through. Oh, that's a beautiful shot, ball. Sam Ferguson. Great conversion. Here comes the replay. Watch this. Perfect speed for the shot. Brilliant accuracy. Hit it square and sat there for shot. Steve Murray, yep, it works. That's the, I guess, is the idea. Well done. Enter as many times as you could. I'm sure poor Jason Pinnock, who was sitting next to me, and I reminded him every game to do it. Don't know if he won anything. Similar kind of pace to Sam's last one. Wants a little more turn. I think he's just going to edge it over. Oh, he's flopped in and drawn the shot.
Wow.
Did not see that coming.
No.
Wowee. Look at the way that bashed through. My best at. I think it's the first shot I've seen that's missed out of his hands. It's been amazing. So once again, everyone, we're here at Wenty Leagues Bowling Club in Wentworthville. If you're in the area, come down. There's no better way to spend a Sunday. Come and have some lunch at the brilliant facilities down there, the magnificent restaurants, and come and enjoy some really great bowls. Oh, he wants a clear run. Two
great
shots.
Bowl.
Brilliant shot, Emmett. Yeah, come on down. It's the second round, or the first game of the second round of the 2024 Bowls New South Wales Platinum Pennant, and Wenty Leagues versus St John's. Wenty Leagues Magpies versus St John's Saints. Ryan Bester, we said before he's missed a shot. He doesn't miss him twice. He's actually touching Jack there. It's hard to see with its hit because it's hidden behind that, but he's absolutely touched Jack, and he's still sitting there about 2 mil off it. That's brilliant bowling, Ryan Bester.
Decent correction.
Yeah,
he wasn't far off.
He had to correct a foot and a half.
Yes.
When you say decent correction, that's absolutely perfect. Yep. Magnificent bowl. A bit of it. Look, any touch on it's going to move Jack back to the Magpies bowl. But also because of the proximity, they're so close. It's only centimetre and a half, I'd say, in front of that bowl there. It's not Dale. Who's that? It's Emmett's bowl.
It's Emmett's at the back.
Yep. And Ryan just half a centimetre in front of it.
Yeah, just a smidge off. And see, just from where we're sitting, just a small gap between the Ryan's bowl and Jack. So
well, this is close. No, it's wide. Sorry, my apologies. It's a bit quicker than I thought it was. I was watching it live rather than the straight angle on the TV, which I should be more conscious of. But yeah, it's. I still think he was heavy.
Yeah, he did run through a fair bit there, Barry.
Well, that kind of pace in the worry will be because he's obviously Jack jabbed it forward before. If he hits it there, Jack is going to get squeezed out and shoot out like a spat pip and go anywhere.
Well, that's right. Yeah, he's only just looking for the slightest touch, isn't he?
And that's just that, and that's the cover. That's where they think Jack's going to go.
Yeah.
This one on a no, similar, very same shot.
Wonders eights.
Yep.
Yeah, they're taking it.
Yeah, they're taking it. That's right. He hasn't done that. Didn't even practice for the tee. He just went, nah, we'll just have it. Thank you. So they got the scores right. They fixed the scores. Thanks for that. Good run. Well done. Communicating well. 6-4 after 6. That score will change when they get back to the other end. So it's 6-5 now. Close on this rink. The middle rink, the Ferguson-Whittingham rink, 7-1. And then 4-2 close on the other side. Ben Twist a little bit behind in ends as is fairly standard for Benny.
Just updated that in the middle. It's 7-4.
7-4.
Ferguson over Whittingham.
So Wenty must have picked up a 3 just then. So there you go, getting closer and closer. But like I said, you look at the ends where we're on 5. We've had a killed end. The middle rink's on 6, and Ben Twist, he's running behind again. Yeah, another good start. Perfect weight. He's not created a target at all. That's what we like to see.
Yep, there we go. The 2 leads on fire again.
That's it. Jean here. Sorry. At State Champs, one of the people watching, Joan Thomas, I'd call her a mate. I kept calling her Jean on the coverage. I couldn't get it out of my head. It was terrible. I'm so embarrassed by that. So thank you, Joan. She just said Jean here. Good for her. Thanks for that. She's a funny lady. And the question Mark Kavanagh's asked is Selena here for a while, or is she just on loan? And he's from Hobsonville in Auckland. Is she here for a bit?
Oh, I know she's here for this season, for this Platinum season. After that, I'm not real sure, but I'm sure we can find out throughout the day and let them know. But yeah, no, she's certainly a decent pickup for our club here at Wenty.
Oh, without a doubt. So big ball saying 18-12 at the moment. 6 shots in it. Saints a little bit ahead. Like I said, I'm just waiting for the players to update that middle rink, I think, is the difference. Oh, there's a couple missing there. So we'll have to see. They'll catch up. Oh, big shot coming in next door. I'm not sure it worked from Fergo. Selena's still holding shot with that wing bowl. And it's such a good bowl. If you're going to end up with the right weight on the wing, there's a gap there. So it's really hard to remove that shot.
Dale pull up. Yeah, he's probably into it.
Now look, they're building a neat little spot at the back of the head there. There's nothing really back there for a multiple if they move Jack, except for Dale's 2 bowls. Or is that? No, that's Sam next to it as well, isn't it? So it's confusing because Dale and her are using similar colours.
Dale's just about to put his second down now.
Yep. Yeah, Dale as well. So, yeah, nowhere to build a score. I think Dale's 2 bowls on the right-hand side might be hit. The Selena's on the left. Yeah, I can't see a big score anywhere for movement. So I think it's just going to be a draw game at the moment. I'm not sure he got it. Selena's still holding. Ryan only a foot short. He'll correct that easy. Just point out again, well over 1,000 live viewers at the moment. So well over 1,000 people here watching this beautiful Sunday morning. And that's just on that. So I'm going to tell you our ring bowls Brianna's, is it? Oh, it is too. I've got the white ones the wrong way around. Sorry, my apologies. That's Brianna's,
that's Brianna's
on the right. So that makes 2. It's just a... oh, no. He's short. It's unusual. So thanks, Philip. Philip's always there to help me out, by the way. He's on the ball. I love it. Appreciate it very much, actually.
We're just too busy sitting back enjoying a bit of shade here at the moment.
I was
lovely.
Say, well,
awesome.
What I was saying about getting the cover over, it's drifting back. We're getting cooled down lovely, nicely.
Got to get under
words. Oh, and drop. Oh, I don't know. Barry's hand finger went up and down as the bowl's rocked up and down. So still on there, I'd say, yeah, look at the way that rolled in. So that's 1 still to St John's. Brianna's bowl, wonderful wing bowl. So, yeah, Selena's a paler. Look paler to me down there than Brianna's. Here we go. We're 20-12 on the big board. Once again, just waiting for a little catch-up from the players. What we saw on Friday night, and the thing everyone will notice about bowls at this level. Oh, look at that.
Great bowl.
Is that scores on the big board don't stay that way very, very long. It's an easy, with 3 rings, it's pretty easy to catch up at times.
There's Barry's wide here. He's going to run through again. Ooh. Tell you what, if Barry can pick up that jack, there's a couple there for the Magpies.
Just at that pace too, like there was maybe a little bit quick, but yeah, little precision bowl. There's a group there now, isn't there?
Yeah.
Something that St John's will have to be cautious of. Just looking around, Anthony Cotty must be having a day off. He'd usually the manager over there at I think he's a sport manager, executive manager over at St John's Park. He's usually out for these things.
Maybe if he's smart, he'd be sitting just below us in the shade.
Yeah, I was about to say he's probably here somewhere.
Up
Just can't see him. Wouldn't doubt it. Loves his club. So Barry, we're just looking to move that one through. Oh, he has, and sat for shot. Well, it's a great bowl. His weight was perfect, and luck's a fortune, but luck always begins at the head, as we say. So that's 1 to
Wenty.
I'm just watching the replay there. Yeah, that was beautiful weight for that shot. And if you come in at the right angle at that weight, again, that cluster there that you were talking about,
100%.
was there waiting for it. So well done, Barry Lester. Oh, so I said there was 8 shots in it before, and I said about the comeback. Well, it's now 20-17 on the big board. That's a turnaround in less than 5 minutes or less than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
In fact,
just looking at the scoreboards over there. So what have we got? We've got Twist and Lucas 6
all
all on 6.
So they're right.
Just waiting for them to update.
They haven't put the ends up. They've got the right amount of score, just not the ends on the board down there. So 6 all after 8. 9-4 in the middle after 8, and 7-5 on this ring, which is right. So we're nearly up to date. Just watching the scores, there's a bit of a lag between what the players are doing and the scoreboards on the screen, obviously, but it's pretty close. We haven't got this week's tips up. I wonder what the staff have tipped this week. I wish I could look it up for you. For this round 2, I wanted to bet a couple of them forgot. When they've got a chance to get to the top, because I'm here. Yep.
Nothing wrong with those lead bowls there again.
1 on, 1 behind. 2 very, very handy bowls by Selena. Brianna just holding the advantage a little bit, just with one, by the looks.
Yeah, it's like looking from here, it's slightly favour the Saints. Here comes Dale again.
And if he rests that, and he hasn't, all he's got to do is sit that and flop. Yep. One is the call. It's interesting looking at next door, something that we noticed at the state champs, and looking at Dawny because she's such a presence on a green. And just that focused, laser-like focus on her face. But it's also kind of a relaxed at the same time. I don't know if she pulls it off. Try that, I'd look constipated. Sam Ferguson, great shot.
Goal.
Her husband next door's looking to convert there as well. I'm just watching that orange ball go through. Yeah, he's a bit quick.
It's through. Wenty's definitely holding one there. I think there's a bowling behind Barry from our angle.
Just wants weight, I think. Yep, not there. Trying to correct 2 feet. Corrected a bit too many. I think he was pretty close with his first one. I might have just tried to play it again, but
yep.
It's hard work. I actually, looking around, I would suggest the green's changing up. And now the players have got to adjust. This is the time when it starts. We just hit midday. Maybe about this time it'll start really drying out. It's a flat-looking surface. Spectacular-looking surface, actually. What's the greenkeeper's name? Question without notice.
Yeah, good question.
Someone will tell me.
I should have just said anything you wouldn't have
That's
known.
it. That's it.
Should have just made it up.
John Doe. Ryan 𝗣𝗚𝗡.
No.
No, that's a while.
No,
Oh, that's
that was a while
2011.
ago, yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
No, we use green options.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. My apologies. Well, they do a good job anyway. I'll tell you now.
Yep. Yeah, they look after all the greens and the footy oval. And even from here, the oval's looking quite good over there as well. Doing a good job.
Well, see the disappointment on his face as he delivered that. Actually, he did not like it at all. Yeah, yeah, just a bit of a delay on Facebook so we can see the look of the great camera work here. But yeah, just kick the ground a bit. Someone tell you, did I know from BPL, was that Ryan Bester does not mess around on the mat. Once he knows what shot he's got to play, he just plays it. Yeah, well done. That's a good home. So at least, that fell down too. That fell down, so I don't know. So it's at least 3 right now, I'd say, to Saints. Bit of a job here for Barry. The last bowl was heavy. This one's going to come down heavy too. He's winding up. Whoosh. Barry Lester run. Oh, he's pumped through everything except the ones he wanted, I think.
Yeah. Well, I think the 3 counters have stayed. Barry said that's what he wanted.
He did, yep. Good. Barry's happy. I'm happy. He can hear us. I better lower my voice. Well done, Barry. See the reply. Oh,
You're going to sit inside
oh
Salonis.
here we go. Going to stand up a second. I want to watch what Barry does here. Beautiful delivery. Another fine example if you ever want to learn how to bowl.
Turn.
Wants to come in. Oh, very good. So they're walking round and around. That's a great shot, Barry Lester. Well done. Now I know he can hear me.
Yes, that's right.
I can say lots of nice things about him. And hopefully I'll get on some of his socials. He's got a presence, that man.
Certainly has. Good bowl here.
Oh, look at that. What a shot.
Awesome.
Perfect draw. Fives all round. Four it is.
4 to 6.
As we said, it was 17-20. 3 shots between them on the big board. Just a bit of movement now. 17-25, is it? After 24 ends total. Yep. Looking again, we've just had another, as everyone's turning on in their lunch, I guess, turning on their phones and seeing this. Welcome to the first game of round 2 of the 2024 Bowls New South Wales Platinum Pennant. We're in a very happy place. You know what I can do now? Now that we're into the games a bit, I think I can go around and see some live scores. I'll just open them all up so I can do it quickly. All these scores are available on the results portal, results.bowlslink.com.au. Navigate your way through to Bowls New South Wales to find them out. Yeah. So it doesn't, for some reason it doesn't show me the totals anywhere, but I'll be able to have a look at teams that go. I don't have a middle rink score for one of the rinks, but Warilla Gorillas look well ahead of East Maitland at the moment. Wonder why that is. I'll have to fix that too. There we are. Cabra versus Belrose, or Belrose versus Cabra. Cabra look to be on top of that on 2 out of 3 rinks. Maryland's Tarrant Points. Oh, Maryland's well up on that rink. Maryland's doing very, very well there against a strong Tarrant Point team. And finally, Raymond Terrace versus Engadine. They started a bit later. Engadine winning on rink 1, 2, and the third rink's very, very close. So Engadine with a slight advantage there as you go around. But like I said, just jump on the Bowls link and results portal. We'll be able to look around the grounds at all of the games happening at the moment. And that's a very, very good shot. Dale looks good. Good speed, good pace. Wants to sit in. Oh, close second shot. Very good, Dale. A beautiful delivery. I even like the release out of her hand. It's very open. A lot of players find the mistake of flicking their fingers. She has a very open hand delivery, which is brilliant. She's got the shot and she's got the best back. Well done, Sam. wow. Been asking what would be the age of the oldest and the youngest players on these rinks. Wow, that's quite a question. It'd take me a bit of research. I could probably find out quickly. They might actually both be on this rink. Oh no, my apologies. I think the middle rink's got a couple of really young ones. So I'll have a look and see what I can find for you. Oh, thank you very much. So just getting Adam's just run up to get us some water because it's pretty warm sitting here. We've both finished our first water bottles already.
Just glad we got a bit of that shade now, mate.
It is far more pleasant, isn't it?
It is.
Players are out there, absolutely baking at the moment. There's a bit of a difference between playing the bowls in the sun and sitting down watching it, I can tell you. It's I prefer to be down there playing. Emmett just running through. Once again, we get this real collection of bowls just behind the jack. And those two in front. So it's one at the moment at St John's.
They certainly build it up each end for their skips, haven't they? Like plenty of bowls behind from to play their shots. Saint's still holding there.
Yeah, Ryan just kicked that through a little bit to move Jack. It's only one Selena's, that is Selena's white bowl. It's the pale one. And Dale's at the front there. So pretty lonely. That's St John's bowl in the middle. I'm just looking to move it. Barry asking it to hang on. It's close. Very, very close. Watch this.
Great bowl.
3 shots now. What a great conversion. That's a brilliant shot. Look at this. Bounce, bounce, and sit. Perfect weight for what he wanted to do. Knew he could be a little narrow and just get the glide off the front. Great shooting. Brad Walls here is at the club and watching and listening to us. Best of both worlds. Thanks for that, mate. Come and say hi later if you want. All right, Barry Lester. Can draw is going to sit amongst those in the back. I'm very interested as to what kind of bowl comes out now. He'd be trying to do similar to Emmett, I'd suggest.
And probably just went a little bit further than he was hoping for there.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. But this one here, I think, like I said, he can afford to be a little narrow and just replace that wing bowl. I think he's wide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just going to hold out on him.
Yeah, and that's it was a dead draw actually, but yeah. Because with that group of bowls again, there's no real clusters of either from either team. Barry wasted no time then, but well, that's what he would. Yep. So happy safe bowl 3.
The Magpies.
That's a big end for when he leagues. Big end for the Magpies, and it comes off with a great shot by Emmett.
You look at Emmett, a few of Emmett's photos around the club when he wins something. He never smiles, Emmett, so you wouldn't know if he's happy or cranky. He'll play an absolute bomb and you'll get that same stony face look.
A bit like Callum from Friday night. Callum Murray's intense, never smiles. Focused. No, I love it. So we've just crossed the 10th end on this rink. Same next door. We've got 21-27 on the big board. The little delay there just to on the boards on the screen, which is fairly standard. They're pretty close. 7-6 after 7 on the three ends behind over there. Ben Twist rink. I'm not sure what Brianna was asking there, but so it's
Selena's bowls a fairway short.
I was going to say a lead bowl.
Plenty of room.
If I bounce off that, I reckon she's going to crack into it. Oh, under it. Well, it's a shot, but I tell you what's happened is Selena's dragged the mat all the way back and gone the other tee. This is essentially as long an end as you can manage, and that couple of metres has really changed things up. They were running pretty similar lengths.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Jack.
Touch up, that's good. Good correction by Selena.
I'm just doing some research at the moment, trying to find out who the youngest player on the rink is. I love the sound of a bowling green. Supporters having a great time. Players supporting, yelling around at each other. Bowls cracking into each other. I love it. It makes me very happy. Who's that? So I'm just looking up and down to the rinks trying to find out who the oldest and the youngest players are.
Sam Ferguson drawing shot there for Saints. Another cracking bowl.
I can see a 19-year-old out there.
Oh, 𝗟𝗡𝗩𝗘.
Great shot. Look at this. That was a brilliant shot. Little slide, crosses onto Jack. Holding one though. I think Sam's got the second. Oh, sorry. Brianna's got the second. Oh, the slide. She's dropped in front of Jack.
And a toucher as well.
Well, I'm going to get, if the seconds are getting wicks and running onto the Jack, both of them did, then wow, what are these guys going to do? That one cut under. Ryan Bester told to pick a hand and draw it. I can tell you already had. He doesn't mess around, this bloke, at all. Geez, well, this head's already started. I was expecting to get a little slide off that front one and run through to the Jack. So without revealing names, because I'm not going to reveal anyone's ages, the youngest player on this screen right now is 20, maybe 19, may not have his birthday yet. And the oldest one is, well, 1951. How long ago was that? My dad was 55, so he's 69 plus 4. He's 73. So the youngest is 20, the oldest is 73 on this. When I tell you this is a game for everyone, I'll tell you it's a game for everyone. Mike Watts watching from Aberystwyth in Wales. Welcome, mate, once again. Another one of the blokes that gets on our streams all the time. Another face I see everywhere. Oh, sorry, name I see all the time. Brilliant, mate. Well, those two bowls haven't moved.
No, the thirds didn't.
I was expecting them.
Yeah.
But look at the big board again. We're at 28-22. Every time St John's kicks out, there's a reply from the Magpies. It's like fair weight. And that one rolling up. And back. That's Selena's front one, isn't it? Yeah, so that's better. There's 2 back there now. And that's where Jack's going if he hits it. So, look, and he'll be happy it's out of the way. So a really good bowl there by Barry Lester. It's going to be handy. It's good to see the guys behind us rolling up on the synthetic as well.
Yeah, that's the advantage we've got here, isn't it? Like, we've got some great bowls being played here, but then we've got a few of our members having a roll up, and now they've all settled back down to watch the end of this. So
that's what I'd be doing. Absolutely would.
What else would you want to do on a Sunday?
Can't think of a single thing. It's just as good as it gets. All right, Barry Lester. Good track. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Oh, he's done it.
Great bowl.
Great
on with it.
shot. Barry Lester, what a shot. That's a shot of the day. That's one of our hot shots. You'll see that in the highlight reel later on. He has kicked Sam across, kicked Sam out, moved Jack into the ditch to his 2 bowls. His leads 2 bowls there and sat beautifully. That is great shooting, Barry Lester.
Awesome bowl.
Let's see what the reply is. Wants a hold, wants a clean run. Not quite. 3 more.
Great bowl, Barry Lester.
That's 2 ends in a row of 3 to the Magpies. So 6 shots in 2 ends. That's a monster score. Massive pickup. Look at that shot. That was perfect. Absolutely perfect. Couldn't have played it any better.
Sat it beautifully. Stuck with it. That's why Barry achieved what he did in the game.
Yeah. Oh, he can play.
Well, if we look over the big board now, after 30 ends, it's Saints 28-25. So, they said, Benny, it doesn't take long and it all chops and changes.
Yeah, exactly. And probably on the back of, well, definitely on the back of the last 2 ends from Wenty here. This rink 13-9 after 11. Next door down when he's down 12-5 and dead even on the far rink. So between this rink and the next rink, you know, the scores are going to be very, very important. But it might come down to that last one. They're, what are they, 3 ends behind these guys and or dead even. I think that'll be what it comes down to in the end. We'll watch these 2 go through. Barry Lester's achievements very real. 2016 in the World Outdoors. He won 2 silvers in the triples and the fours. Commonwealth Games bronze in Melbourne 2006. 2018 on the Gold Coast, silver in the triples and the fours as well. 2022 in Birmingham, silver in the triples. And the Asia Pacific Bowls champs in 2019, he won 2 golds in the triples and the fours as the 𝗥𝗓𝗡𝗓. He's quite a very accomplished player.
100%.
Just discovered his age too. There's no way he looks that old. Jeez.
You're not going to out him?
No, I don't do that. No. People get sensitive about these things. As I said, I'm not going to mention who the youngest and the oldest players here are because I've said their ages, but they're, like I said, a 71-year-old, a 73-year-old, and a 20-year-old. So we've got a 33-year age range on these rinks. I don't think you can find many sports in the world that they can manage that at this level.
That's right. And then that's the brilliance of this sport, isn't it? Mm. Someone 73 competing with a 20-year-old at the highest level, and they can go head-to-head.
53 years,
That's awesome.
Yep, not 33, 53. Thanks, Glenn. Thanks, Ron, as well. Ron Hanley. G'day, mate. Had a good run at the state champs as well. Ron Hanley from down in Milton Ulladulla. Look at that form as well. Same with Dale. Same that. Things I'm noticing every time I watch one of these things is something to learn, and I pick it up. And I'm a fairly low-grade bowler. I only play fours. I was in the twos last year, but we got recruited some good players. So I'm down to I don't mind being in the fours either. We've got a good team there, and but every time I come and watch this, I watch the players and the way they deliver. And if you watch these 2 seconds, you watch Sam and you watch Dale, the way the hand stays and the way they release is as good and as important as the rest of the body movement as well.
Yep.
No flicks. Oh, geez.
Sam, unlucky.
Yep.
Couldn't have done much more.
No.
So just looking at that now as the middle rink updates their scores. Looks like they're 28 all on the big board, up to 32.
28 all. And it was not looking like that 10 ends ago. Not even close. Brilliant. Just bashing through. There's a little window in the front there. So Ryan Bester has the ability to bolt through. He's not going super heavy. He's one down. Oh, I didn't see him going that way either, by the way. It's probably the smartest shot, moving Jack that way. And what's at the back there? Is that yeah, that's Selena is the furthest back. It's kind of on the right-hand side of the screen when the camera's at the head.
And then there's one at the back in the shade there next to Barry's feet as well. I think that's that's Sam's. So there's a Saints bowl right at the back. So
that's the window I was talking about there that he's running through. Looking to move Sam. He's got Jack and run through into the ditch with it. That's a really good shot in the end. Now it's a battle of the draw to the ditch. We need to find out where it is.
It's 1, maybe 2 to the Magpies, you'd say there.
Yeah, I'm going to whisper this bit because Barry can hear me. That's not how you put the marker, just so you know. So it's right. If it's hanging over the ditch, it can affect the way the bowls bounce. So we don't do that. It should be sitting up.
That was a great bowl here.
Great shot. Turns around for a high five. It's holding one. Couple of rippers there from the thirds. No, the marker should always be standing up. Saw it in state champs as well.
Slide in, hit the jack.
Hope Andrew Lynn's not watching.
Thought you weren't going to out anyone.
He'll be very cranky. And there's, as you mentioned it, there's the mark falling into the ditch. Yep. That's why. I'm glad I've seen it happen now.
This is looking good.
That's
if it just
a
holds up,
great
that is
shot.
a brilliant bowl.
Wowee. It's tough to draw the ditch, and he's done it well. 2 at the moment at St John's Park. And that shot that Barry played is no longer on.
No.
There's no point just getting rid of one of them.
God. Probably be looking to follow him down. He's a chance to run into Salinas there at the back, and maybe if he cuts it down to 1 or sits Baker's bowl into the ditch. And
yeah, that's right. He's a little bit heavy, and he hits that. Yeah, hits Baker's bowl. So he's going to run through. Touches his own a little bit.
you know, either gets shot or cuts one out. And
not wrong. He's coming down for a good look at the ditch here.
He's stalking it a little bit. He's indicating he wants it to turn. Just going to hold out and trickle through.
But he did play that weight to move that bowl through.
Yeah.
And sit and rest. Josh saying what a cracking day for bowls. Telling over the green and sunshine. Absolutely. It's you look up above us, there's just wispy, well, quite fluffy little, I think in the States they call them angels in the outfield a little bit in the baseball. And his blue, beautiful sky, hardly a breath of wind, a little breeze. It's a fairly safe bowl, I think. And 2 to St John's. Just looking. And a question about length. So Brianna and the skipper talking about where to put it. Matt there. Where's Jack going to go? So I can tell you that for the first time today, Magpies are ahead on the big board. 30-28 there now. And that comes off the back of that far rink. They're now 10-7 up.
As soon as Magpies got it, Saints hit back. I think it was 2-2. Matty Lucas picked up the 2 and Barry Lesser dropped the 2.
30
so
all.
Neck and neck, eh?
30 all after 34 ends, ladies and gentlemen. Did not look like this at the start, but I tell you what, St John's have got a bit of a run going at the moment. St John's. Wenty have got a bit of a run on at the moment. That's what we were talking about earlier, mate. It just swings and roundabouts. A game of momentum. And across a sides match like this, it's not just individual rinks that'll start getting momentum. You'll start finding that the side does as well.
Yeah, it's amazing what a score on one rink can do to the other 2.
Absolutely right. Good on Selena. Patrick Roberts saying, so why do commentators always have so much trouble saying Aberystwyth? It's Aberystwyth. So I've actually had a Welsh guy come and teach me how to say it. So there's another way, Patrick. Thanks for that, mate. We'll see what we can do. I'll try to remember that. So like you said, he taught me how to say it. I'm pretty sure I was saying it right, but obviously not. Only because he's here the whole time. How many ends, Paul? Paul Clear's asking. So 21 ends on each of the rinks. 3 rinks, So 63 total on the big board is what they're playing for. Geez, Dale watches these intently, Louis.
Yeah, he does.
And he's back. That's good bowling.
Good home there.
And when they shorten this up, St John's Park, with the jack, it's about halfway down what you'd call a line normally there. So probably 24, 25 metres, you'd say. It's not short, certainly not long. Very different to the T2T that the Magpies were using.
Yeah.
It shows they're obviously thinking about the game constantly.
Well, I think when they went T2T, when he were picked up 6 in 2 ends, so...
Well, yeah, that's right. I think St John's run a slightly longer end. That's where they picked up their first 3, and then they ran T2T and picked up another 3.
Mayland.
Dale.
Dale getting a big high five from his fellow Swan supporter, Franklin, at the back there.
Buddy, what?
Probably 2 of the maddest Swan supporters you'll ever meet.
Good. We love it. Made a contract with myself. I wouldn't talk about AFL too much on this commentary. The reply, Barry. Sorry, Barry. Ryan. Lester, Bester. The support for AFL in this state has grown since I moved over here. It's great. I love it. My kids one's a Swan, one's a Giant. We're in Western Sydney here anyway. We should be Giants fans, shouldn't we? We're right in the heartland.
Swans were here first, weren't they?
Yeah. So WA West Coast were first, and then it doesn't mean there's not a lot of Freo supporters. Too many, actually. This is close as well. Oh yeah.
Limit.
As Barry Lester said, perfect. Perfect bowl. Sitting right in front of those ones at the back. Drew the second shot. And absolutely no target. It's got to be drawn off.
Yeah, those 2 bowls in front are certainly taking that away, isn't it?
Bump into that front one. See what he's trying to do there. Dale's bowl sitting there right on the jack. They're just looking to cut it off as they come around in that direction and push Jack back to those 2 on the side there that are St John's bowls. Well, Barrett, look, Ryan's got another one there now as well if Jack moves across.
Barry just calling for some cover at the back there.
I think it's interesting. I don't think it's going to go that far back. I'd be asking him to come inside. Bester's bowl on the side there, so I just think the way the Jack's sitting, I don't see it going that far back. No, did what he's asked. Perfectly, in fact. The intensity's lifted around. You can hear the way the players are yelling and reacting to each other's bowls now. The intensity certainly has lifted.
Yeah.
Everyone's involved. Oh, how's the weight? That's all what it's about. It's about weight. Oh, he's touched it. What is he holding? Yep, touch around the front. That's what he wants.
Bowl.
I'm just trying to see how this ended up. That close look at that XG. See, it's moved back too, so I don't know.
Emmett's reaction sort of gave me the impression that he sort of favoured Wenty. Barry's just looking to play the backhand, just rest a slight touch. I think I heard him call it.
Yep, just a tiny little touch. Stalking it.
Might be a bit tight.
Yep.
Probably a little bit heavy too for what he was trying to do.
Yeah, just a couple of feet, I think. Like you said, I think we're getting a little more finish. I'm just watching the way the bowls move out. A little more finish on the green now. Under full sun, slight breeze. I don't. It just looks like a wonderful surface. It's, as greens do, they change up.
That's the other beauty of the sport too, isn't it? End to end, it's always changing. You're always challenging yourself, and
he's having a close look. Look, are they both touching? It's hard to tell. A couple of feet through is what he's indicated there.
Yeah. Slight touch, I think. Emmett's sitting there.
Tell you what.
Come on, Baz. What's he done here?
Oh. My God. What a shot. What do you say about that? Watch this. He has hit Jack absolutely clean, but squeezed it onto his own bowl, ran past a little, just flopped Dale's bowl out for one down. That is remarkable.
Again, couldn't have done anything else. Threw in the bowl, just didn't get the result.
That's incredible. It looked perfect. I thought, here we go. It's the greatest shot of the day. I was waiting for the celebration, and just didn't hit that bowl hard enough to flop it over. There's Anthony Cotty. I knew he'd show his face at some point. Down the back. I know he's listening to us as well. So.
Another great start. Yeah.
So I can tell you now, unless someone asked the question, I just watched Ryan Bester run down the other end after that bowl. That's against the restriction movement rules. But I'm not an umpire. Wait for someone to go and complain. He's got to beat the Jack down. For people playing at home, now sits Selena there. She'll be. Oh yeah.
1 on 1 behind. Brilliant leading.
All day. They've been doing it all day. Both of them. Just killers. I'd hate to play singles against them. It's absolute dead eyes. It's unreal.
Very quick game.
Yeah. What's the minimum ends to 25 you can get? Yelling for this one. Shot Sam. I can tell you what's happened. It's a busload of St John's players, people have just turned up. So Peter Dive just walked past. I saw Tom. Who else was there? Like I said, Anthony Cotty's there and a bunch of... I just saw a bunch of red shirts turn up, that's all. It's getting a bit loud down the bottom. They've all come over for lunch. That's what's happened.
That's Dale down here. Another good bowl from Dale.
Well, he's got second.
Yep.
These two are having a good battle as well. Really enjoying this. All the positions close. Sam just willing this one to turn a little bit, I think. She's just holding her right arm out. stop there. Very considered delivery. So he's been asked to play a couple of feet through. Bounce off the front one or take jack. Look, he played perfect weight for the jack, just not quite the line.
Maybe he just tightened up with Sam's second bowl finishing where it did. Probably just Dale's looking not to play into her bowl, I'd say, and Bird on the tight side. There's no good bowl. To the Saints. Ryan again, moving the jack back.
If you want, you can just jump straight into my laptop and so I haven't linked up to Reese.
So just watching the far ring, a bit of a celebration happening there from the Magpies. Jack just got rolled through. I get the feeling they're holding a bunch.
Yeah, Matty Lucas has indicated to the other rinks that he's trailed the jack back and holding 5. Big bowl, Matty Lucas. Right,
Oh,
and look at that on a string.
Unreal.
Brilliant.
Unbelievable. Ryan Bester. Just a player of this rink, player of the game at the moment, without a doubt in my mind. He's been deadly accurate at all points. Has played all the shots and hardly missed a beat.
No, he's been brilliant. Good reply from Ben Twist on the firing too.
Yep.
He's just drawn second wood, so he's gone from 5 down to 1 down. So the 2 bowls to go on that ring.
Does feel like it's getting serious out there. You can
just tell in between there's that hush, and then you can hear the crowd getting into it as well, like you mentioned before.
Yeah, you can really hear, and exactly right, the sounds changed, the feelings changed out there. We're looking at a difficult game, but as it's getting more closer to the end, so we're at 37 ends, we've played a 63 across the 3 rinks. There's a lot going on. Listen, you can probably hear the yelling through the microphone of the ambience. There's a fair contingent of red shirts out here now, as well as all the locals. Actually, most of the home team wearing blue shirts. I like those.
Yeah, it's one of the 60th anniversary shirts that they released, so they've done them in a blue and also in a black.
Yeah, look great. It's the other thing about being an AFL supporter, though, mate. Is you don't like Magpies much. I could get behind this team, though, I could tell you, but too many bad Collingwood memories. So, St John's here holding 3. 32 all after 38 now on the big board. Close as it gets. Ben Twist with a heavy shot on the last, and just watching Bakes now, he's just got to sit in there, and he's done it beautifully. He's just crept through that little gap, and they're holding 4. Watch this, bounce, sits right behind Jack. Perfect bowl. Barry Lester with a bit of work to do now. Looking at his options. Walks out this way wide to have a good look.
And this is where you said before, it's not only you're worried about shots and that on your rink, you're also very mindful of the big board too. You know, that's one thing Barry's would be considering while he's weighing up his options here.
You're 100% correct, and that's one of the things that these players, at this level, everyone does it at every level, but probably more conscious of it at this level than these guys. They know that that's prefer to get 7 points at the end than necessarily win their rink. And oh geez, bouncing shots going through on the next rink as well as Barry walks up and down. How good's the? Just going to point out again is that's the view for it. That view of Barry Lester is exactly the one we've got right now. Right next to us is that camera, and Spacequake, and David, the behind us, the producer, really running a beautiful coverage here. I'm very impressed. It's looking flashback there on his aviators too. Actually, I have to say, it's a good.
Oh yes, yeah.
Well, here we go. Quick. Oh.
4.
Yep.
4 for the Saints.
4 of the red shirts.
Big pickup for him.
So we're on the 40th end. 23 ends left across the 3 rinks. 36-32. 4 shots between them. And those 4 shots just came up on this rink. That's big. And Seymour, my good mate. Here's a good afternoon, Ann. Yeah, it's a beautiful beautiful day for beautiful bowling. And that's what we're getting here at the first game of the second round of the 2024 Bowls New South Wales Platinum Pennant. Wenty Leagues Magpies versus St John's Saints. Started off looking a little bit rocky for Wenty Leagues, but I tell you what, they came back, and now it's as close as it gets. Where there's 5 shots between them. Well, it's actually 36-32 at the moment. After 40, something's gone wrong with the scoreboard there. It'll pick up soon. But 4 shots between them after 40 ends. And really, really close game. It has gotten tight. And the thing that I've noticed that you and I have noticed, Adam, is that it's got intense.
It has.
The intensity in the crowd, the tension in the crowd, the tension in the players. It's getting closer and closer.
Yep. And just the interaction between the rinks now, it's gone up a level. You know, the cheer and every shot that they can see across the rinks, really get behind their teams on both sides. And like you said, it's coming down to that business end, and they know it and they're into it. And again, like you look at our leads on this rink,
yeah,
head to head.
Spectacular.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Then Baxter just saying, notice that some of the young players look disappointed if they finish about a foot from the jack, where, Glenn and I are ecstatic if we get one that close. You're not wrong. So, we always get told aim for that. You get within a metre, you're pretty happy. And sometimes that, as you get better and better, that metre gets smaller and smaller. Bring it into half a metre, and then, if you get within a dinner plate, and that's where they're mostly happy. Trevor Gillis saying the Rabbits are gone as this year, so he's a Swan supporter. Funny, mate.
Sit there, Dale. Yep, good home.
So the scores. You look at that one, that was the Twist Lucas rink, which was, last time I kind of looked at that, it was, was 7s all. Now at 11-8. Ben Twist playing some really good rescues last time. Wenty Leagues were up holding 5 shots and he rescued it, went 1 down, I think. Just good. Here comes Dale. Yep.
Very good, Dale.
Yeah, they're holding 2 now. Wenty Leagues there. Middle rink, 13-8. That was another one that, let me put it this way, Saints have been about approximately 5 or 6 shots ahead the whole time. They got out to that lead and it hasn't changed. And then this rink here has just been very, very even the whole way. Oh, Ryan Bester.
Again.
Stand and applaud St John's people. That is insane.
End on end.
Yep, end on end. Exactly right. Looking for a little turn to finish. It's back in that bunch that familiar bunch as it's becoming at the moment. Jeez, look.
Ryan doesn't, like you said, doesn't muck around.
No,
we just finished watching his Emmett's bowl stop, and we look up.
He's gone. Bowl's already there.
Bester's halfway down the rink chasing his bowl.
Barry's just yelled out if gets Jack back to there. It's 4. There are some just a couple of ambient cameras out there. Sorry, microphones out there. So you might actually hear the calls from the skippers too, which is cool. Yep.
Didn't turn on him.
No.
Probably had to wait for what Barry was asking.
Looking for a turn. He's just bumped that one across. It isn't affected at all. And still a cluster of Wenty bowls out on that side. On the on the right-hand side on the screen now, behind Jack. So he's got 2 options. He can move that Jack across or just sit on Ryan's bowl. There's a... Yeah. He'll learn. It was probably, honestly, again, a little strong, I think. But like I said, just jumping out that side. Or is that moved? No, there's 3 out there. Sorry, 3. And if he stays with the Jack, he'll have 4. The risk, of course, being Brianna's bowl there, but not a big deal. I don't think it's 1 down to 1 down if it comes to it. Got to take the chance.
Well,
I didn't do much.
Looks like nothing's really changed, so you can't imagine Barrett be looking to change too much from what he tried to play last bowl, sorry.
People help us all around here. He's going to go fill my water bottle up for me. What a good man.
There's plenty of good people around this club, mate.
Yeah, no doubt. This is something I mentioned a lot on our live streams. I haven't really done through Platinum, but how good is the Bowls community?
100%,
Full stop.
100%.
The people generally look after each other. All right, Barry Lester. Let's see what this does. That's the shot and probably the weight that we're expecting. Once it'll turn now. Oh, it just didn't come across. It was pretty good. It was great weight for it. It just didn't cut. don't know what kind of bowls he's using, actually. They're arrows of some description. Can't tell. Well, St John's again.
Jump out to an 8-shot lead on the big board, if that's correct at this point.
Yeah, so 40-32 after 43 ends. Scoreboards have just dropped off the screen for a sec. We'll just see what's going on there. 17-13 on this rink to St John's after 15 ends. 6 ends to go. Still well within that 1.5 shot an end. Definitely. This is close. Well done. Once again, the lead bowlers, the first 2 bowls. Oh, Revolutions, there we are. Stephen, your surname is one of the best I've ever seen. My surname's 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗨𝗠, and that one's better. Well done. I like that very much. I'd love for you to write that out phonetically for me. That's brilliant. Arrow Revolutions.
Another great bowl there from Selena.
Revolutions, that's interesting to me because I would have thought they'd turn a fair bit, being Revolutions. And I know Nick Cahill uses spaces, which is also a wide turning bowl. And that last bowl just stayed straight. Oh, Sam.
Great bowl.
I feel a little breeze picking up again. I'm just watching the flags across. It's running directly into the players' faces at the moment, but it's only light. I don't think it's going to have much effect. I can't see it really affecting anything at ground level.
Good response from Dale there.
Yep.
Just running into Sloaners, and he'd be close to shot there, I think, too.
I'd say he's holding, yeah, without a doubt. The once again, the seconds showing him again as well. So it's just the front end, as we often call them, are just absolutely on fire, really setting it up for both skips. Armchair ride in reality. See, I'm running a little, what I thought was a little more weight. It's pulling up. Oh, Bump and Brianna would have been nice. It's a little bit short of Jack High. On the left there with that little touch, it's pushed it out. So, Stephen, I can tell you that Barry Lester's actually playing. Those bowls he's using there are Optimas. I've just got my big zoom lens out and had a look. Definitely Aero Optimas. I usually bring a telescope. I've got a monocle like an old sailor, an old Navy captain.
Wow.
And I jump out to do that.
There's no other way you'd be able to find it.
Sorry?
There's no other way you'd be able to see,
Yeah,
see
exactly
the bowls
right,
and find
yeah.
out what they are from up here.
Oof. It's one of those setup things from when we used to, well, not when we used to, when we were doing our own feed. It sits in my toolbox next to me, but I haven't got it here, obviously, because we've got the Spacequake production, Spacequake Sports, running all our production and camera work here. And they're doing a good job too.
It's fantastic.
And drops. Great shot. So 2 down there now, Emmett, having moved Sam's bowl out of the back there. Bang, and rolls in. Great shooting. Oh, he's not far away. Wait for the turn. Hit that and flop. He might be good enough for second. Hard to tell. I'd say it's pretty close for second shot, both those.
Yeah, another brilliant bowl.
So that far rink's caught up a bit in. I was saying about the about how far back they were on off the pace, but now on 13, now we're on 15 here. After 15 here, and it does feel like this game's slowed down here as it's tightened up, and we're getting towards the back end, the business end of the game. Slowing down and having a better look, a closer look. Six shots in it again on the big board. 44 ends down. 34-40. St John's Park up by 6. One of the most well-known faces in bowls, that, Barry Lester.
Two to the Magpies, they hold here. Rager just promoting Dale's bowl up.
Yeah, just
Shot.
rolled it over a little bit, eh? So, round the back, expecting a heavy shot, actually, I think. Some movement. Watching closely. Oof, bumps into his own. So 2 here to the Magpies, at least. One bowl, what you call a bit of a free kick, but a tough one. It's a tight shot. I was willing to give up his shot there, and but told Emma just said, come and flow on this one and you'll be fine.
That's good. Having a lot of faith in his skip, calling that.
Yeah.
Good.
A little bit strong. Ooh.
No damage. Oh.
Ooh. Nearly.
Got out his breath there, Barry.
So there you go. There's 2. So that was 2 to... Sorry, I just had Peter Dive come and poke me in the back.
two to Wenty there.
2 to Wenty.
And
36, 45.
44 on the big board.
Yep.
To Saints.
So yeah, the big board on the screen is actually 1 ahead at the moment.
And another great start by Selena. And a great reply from Rihanna. 2 leads again. Going strong. Just checking the scoreboards there for you to make sure everything's up to date. Penny's back after doing some work behind the scenes.
So leave you by yourself there, mate. I just went and checked the boards were all good, but geez, look at these leads again.
I was going to say, you haven't missed anything. It's the
Wow.
same.
Yeah, just
2 leads on the jack.
Groundhog Day. Geez, they're good.
It's brilliant to watch, mate. Brilliant.
So both these teams, just to add a little bit more, both these teams, no, my apologies, Saints have one win on the board. Wenty League's searching at the moment. They're close. And they'd be really keen to get up, I think. So would you. I can see you're starting to get a bit twitchy, mate.
100%.
Get into it, but pretty big. The ladder at the moment has Maryland's on top. And Raymond Terrace on second. Raymond Terrace have a better percentage, but their rink points are, they have 3. Maryland's Magic with 4. Oh, my apologies, 10 and 11. Silly boy. Points 11 at the top. Raymond Terrace with 10. Cabra on 10. Carlingford also on 10, and so are Engadine.
It's Dale done here again.
Oh,
Look at this. Dale Maitland. Absolute bomb.
Geez, that's good to watch. He's having some kind of game. So is Sam, and between them, that is the leads in the seconds. We'll keep singing about it forever while they're still doing it. They are having some kind of game. The front end combinations in this rink are absolutely enormous. Commentator's curse. Here we go. I'm just... Once again, I think I'm just trying to see where Jack is. I can't see it on the... as a live, we'll see... Oh, there it is there. Just the other side of Dale's bowl, isn't it?
Standing up.
And he's got 2, I'd say. Oh, yeah, just replace it. 1 in, 1 out. Actually fell down.
Probably got 3 out of that.
Yeah. Definitely got 3. Rolled Brianna's bowl just enough. Barry with a fairly quick one. No, not massive weight. It's got some turning to do now. Clashing at anything's good. And just kick Jack across is even better. Yeah. One shot to St John's Park. Just told by Skip to come and crash in and see what happens, and that's exactly what happened. Scored a shot out of it. That's just bread and butter for Ryan Bester.
It is.
Nearly there. Jeez, I tell you what.
Oh. Wasn't far off.
7.5 the other way. That shoots through for and moves Sam's bowl.
Sam's bowl, yeah.
He's short. Not happy with it. So, still one at St John's Park. It's just sitting there pretty exposed, actually. I think the rest of the bowls around are on Wenty League's bowls. There's a bit of a pause there. I think the players were looking across the rinks. Just keep an eye on that big board, 46-36. Back at 10, 47 ends down. We played to 36, 63. Jeez. That's a close ball. Great shot.
Great bowl, Barry.
Barry Lester, what a bowl. Holding one or two there now is the question. The next three bowls are all pretty close. That's fantastic bowling. That's just magnificent. Still love watching that slow-mo view as well.
Yeah.
It's the way the bowls flop around, and the view we get very often, it's great.
I think just while that replay was on, Sean was pretty quick on the mat. He's released his bowl. He's ended up just around the back as well. So back to Barry now. See what he can do.
He doesn't have to do much. He's maybe looking. Look, he's looking at the big board. He's smart. You know, he's looking at the big board. He's not necessarily worried about his own score, although the win is there within reach. There's 2 shots difference between them. But he wants that multiple. He wants to bring that big board closer. It's at 46-37 after 48 now. The next score's just gone up. 9 shots in it, and they're running out of ends. So all he's got to do is drop. Well, look, if he can hit his own on the right side, roll onto it, he can pick up 3, maybe 4, because I can see Dale's bowl back there too. Didn't waste any time. Not far off. Needs to pull up. Here it comes.
Oh,
that's the shot. That's the shot he wanted.
Yep.
Barry Lester. What a brilliant bowl.
2 big bowls. You're holding a couple here, Wenty.
I reckon there's a pump on. If he goes back, he might go 2 down, but he's currently 4 down. That's a great shot, Barry Lester. That's unbelievable. Just doesn't get any better than that. It's exactly what we're talking about. It's got a little weight. It's not big. It's definitely going to arrive. Needs to turn.
Back, I think.
Oh, jeez. Has he cut one?
Probably cut a couple out.
I reckon he's cut one out, not one. Yeah, see, those 2 there are definitely in. It's all about this last one now. Oh, huge.
A couple of big bowls from Barry there.
That
Set up that 4. That was awesome. Awesome bowling.
Absolutely monster bowl by Barry Lester. Just had to move Jack an inch, and it's exactly what he did. Brilliant bowling. Staggering, in fact.
Yeah, 2 absolute bombs. He sat Sam with his first. And then just like you said, delicate kiss of the Jack. Picked up 4. back to 4 shots in the big board.
It just ebbs and flows, and the changes you can make here. With shots like this, absolutely amazing. Well, it's a little bit loose by the lead for a change. What's going on? I was just, they're just going to take Jack. I was going to say, no, it's a setup. Little correction here needed by Brianna. And she has.
Yeah, brilliant.
Geez, that Mount Lewis Carlingford Koalas game's getting close. Just looking at the other matches going around. So there's only a couple of shots between them. Warilla and East Maitland. Last time I looked, Warilla were well up. And now it's gotten a fair amount closer. Warilla fairly comfortable, but it's a lot closer. Belrose, Cabra. Yeah, Cabramatta well in front on 2 rinks, 15 all on the Carl Healy Stephen Rawlings rink. Magic Tarrant Point, last time I looked at this, Magic were this finished actually. So that game's over. We have a result already from one game, and that's the Maryland's Tarrant Point game. Maryland's Magic 79. Won all 3 rinks, 10-0 against Tarrant Point 42. 79-42, Maryland's have got up. That's pretty big. Tarrant Point looked very strong on Friday night. So that's interesting.
A good bounce back for Maryland after going down the Saints yesterday. So
yeah. At the bottom, the game that finished a bit later than the rest of them. Because it's at Raymond Terrace, so they give Engadine some time to travel, I guess. 15-12 on rink 1, 10-9. Jesus, that's very close. So that game there, Terrace versus Engadine, is very close at the moment. Only a few shots on the big board. Same here. 4 shots between them. Oh, wow.
That
Emmett. 4 shots between them on the big board on the 50th end. 46-42 to the Saints. 13 ends left. We played a 63. 21 ends on all 3 rinks. And Ryan Bester.
Just put us on loop.
That's exactly right. We're both sitting here just shrugging our shoulders. What can you say? What can you do? He's something special. It's still so close. So you can see the scores there. Close as anything on this one. 17-19. 2 shots in it. My apologies. 19-17. Wenty leagues up by 2. Rink next door. 5 shots in it. Ferguson winning him. And the Lucas Twist game just keeps going up and down. They have not had more than 3 shots between them the whole game. Oh, look at this. Damn it.
Big ball.
Massive bowl. Selena with the two best backs there. Knocking the jack through all the way to the back. Probably holding 3. Geez, that's a good angle of that. Look at that.
Oh, it's again Ryan Bester. We're still finishing admiring that shot.
Yeah, Ryan said he's done it. So in fact, he's in his car. He's going home.
He's like, seen it. I know what I need to do.
Yeah, he's drawn second shot.
Yeah.
I love that he does that. I think it's fantastic. But that's a great shot, Emmett. That's just brilliant. So we're holding at least 2 there and now holding 1. Sandra Bruce, hi. Good to see you. Always waves at me every time. This one here. Well, Barry can just... There's room on that forehand side for the left-hander, just to ease his way in and draw another shot if he chooses, and it's pretty close. My boss Lee Stinson saying hi. Obviously things going well up there at Warilla, mate. No, sorry, not at Warilla, for Warilla. I'm impressed that Lee Stinson's actually figured out how to use an emoticon. Little wave icon, well done. Not the most... Excuse me.
And Twist just picking up a 3 over there, so
Oof.
he's kicked out the 19-12 over Matty Lucas.
That's by far their biggest lead.
Yeah, it's been neck and neck all game, hasn't it? So 49-42 to the Saints after 51 on the big board.
7 shots now between them, and that's about as good as it's been for a while. Big as it's been for a while as well. They started off, St John's got the jump, and Wenty Leagues fought their way back pretty well, in fact, all over the place on all 3 rinks. And back out to 9. Nope, 42, so it's at 8 now. 50-42 after 52 ends is what we can see. So 8 shots between them.
Yeah, Wenty never been in front on the big board.
Oh, once.
Today.
Once.
Oh, they did.
By 2 shots.
But as soon as we got it, Saints got them straight back. So it was very short-lived.
That's it. It was the 40th end. Yeah, it was... So...
Oh, Ryan Bester got shot with that one. One to the Saints. So 19-18, Wenty on this TV rink.
19-18. Close on this rink. We get to watch these leads go at it again. They have been absolutely neck and neck. Nothing between them. In what I often call the subplot. And it showing on the main scoreboard there. There's nothing between them and nothing between these 2 teams. Jason Pinnock, Bowls Australia club support manager up north there. G'day, mate. Good to see you here. Was my partner in crime for most of the state championships.
Oh, look at this. Another great start from Adriana.
Carbon copies. Yep, close again.
Barry likes it.
And you can see why. Oh.
It's good.
It's a good shot, but she's just wanted to hold for another extra centimetre and just would have carried through with it. But
It is brilliant.
Well, it's a pretty big target, though.
That's it.
Then now it's exposed.
And the way everyone else has been bowling,
Yeah.
it's only a matter of time, isn't it? That's what Selena does here. Every time one of the leagues has put a bowl there, the other one's responded.
Completely. And the seconds playing so damn well, it's just hard to And the players kind of getting lost in it all in what we're seeing because how spectacular the other players are playing. Like, that's so close to Wesleyan. But look at the quality of those 4 bowls. Is Emmett. He's just he's been consistent and plugging away. We haven't mentioned his name much, but geez, he's been putting down good shots as well. Conversions, like you said, very serious in the face.
You know, you look at him, you'd win the lotto and you'd still think someone had run over his dog. Like, he just doesn't change.
So I'm just keeping an eye on the other scores. Like I said, there's a bunch of other games happening round 2. I hope you all got your tips in. Thanks to our P&O. Oh, look at this. Oh, I was waiting for a little slide off to go to the front, but that's a really, really handy bowl in the context of that head at the moment by Dale. But thanks to P&O, there's a cruise on offer, a 3 or 4 night cruise or 2 or 3 night cruise. Thanks to our partners there. Oh, Sam's kicked that across. It remains 2. Probably, it's actually made it more an advertising target. Even my big size 5s would be pretty happy to run through something like that if I needed to. But I got my tips in, and one of my tips has come through. Sorry. So I did pick Maryland's over 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗡, I'm pretty sure, for this one. Oh, yeah, Dale. Just Jack. Oh, it's a setup. He set his own bowl up at the back there and said, I'm going to just put Jack on it.
Well, that's what he wanted.
Jeez, that's unreal.
Great bowl. Barry will claim the call.
As he should.
100%. Oh, brilliant. But then Ryan will get on the mat and just do his usual thing.
We'll just change over again, yep. It's quick. Well, it hasn't hurt. And that one, Sam's ball at the front there is out of the way now, and access to that is a little better. So I can tell you this week, I picked Mount Lewis over Carlingford, East Maitland, Belrose. No, I picked 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗡, not Maryland's. Yep, 3.
Yep, damn it.
I picked Wenty. And I picked Raymond Terrace. Bang. Here's a Ryan Bester special. Oh, jeez. It's just what he does so regularly. No one else can do it like him. He's unbelievable. The Master Blaster running straight through.
Bushka.
Bang. Bowl and Jack. That is a great drive from the best driver in the game. All right, we start again. That far rink is 12-16, so back to 4 shots between them there. 17-11 still next door after 19. And on this rink, after 18, 1 shot between them. Big board at 9, the difference. After 53, there are 10 ends remaining between the 3 rinks in this game. Still very much room for Wenty to come back, and they're playing well enough to do it.
Yeah, another good reply from Selena.
Oh.
And again. It's brilliant to watch, isn't it?
Painful. I can't do that. No, they're brilliant. They are absolute magic bowlers. Yep, that one a little shorter, of course, but look, they've had quite a game. They'll go back and they'll rewatch this, sometimes with the commentary, sometimes without.
Probably without.
I know I cop a bit of grief sometimes for things I say, but they'll rewatch and go, actually, yeah, in review, we've had a pretty good game. I've really enjoyed Dale's game. I said, been around for a while, but first time I've ever actually had the privilege. Thoroughly deserving of his spot in the platinum. Look at this, yeah, great
bowl.
Very good second. Sam just running after hers, but look, still one here to St John's Park.
It's picking up 2 on that far ring, so Ben Twist out to 18-12 on up to 17.
Yeah, 6 between them, 4 ends to go.
1 to Wenty in the middle. So Saints lead in the middle rink, 17-12. After 20, 1 to go there in the middle.
Trying to take a photo for the Instagram and all that of Ryan Bester, but he moves so quick. You see what he's trying to do there, just move Dales through.
Yep.
They got 2 there. At that speed, it would have hit and sit pretty nicely, actually. He's done that very well. He's
lightning.
Watching, make an assessment of the head when he's already playing is great. Oh, that's another good effort. Bit of a gamble, I think Tony was just calling. Well, they need it.
Yep.
Not just chasing a rink win, chasing the big board win. Oh, well, the gamble paid off. Holding 2, I think they're now, aren't they?
Well, yeah, definitely one with Salonas, and yeah, Emmett might be sitting just behind there for second, so...
Yep, Jack high. Not quite, not counting, not cutting anything back. Beautifully. Not sure. Barry finished. You reckon he... No, I don't think he counts.
No, I think he's just out.
It's pretty close. Playing a good hand. Wants it to be good. He's close. Needs a little more turn, I think. Oh, he sat that one out.
Yeah, he got one out. Barry's looking at the big board, so he's...
Like I said, smart player, experienced player. It's crazy looking at that big board because it feels closer than 10 shots with 8 ends to go.
It certainly does.
Maybe it's just because we're looking at a rink that's got one between them, but it's just that middle rink. But again, that's 5 shots there. If I look at I can look at the live score, their scorecard. Yeah, so that middle rink's been, like, St John's Park kicked away just 6 up, or 5 up after about 5th end, and that's been the score difference pretty much the whole time since.
Just held out, haven't they?
Yeah, and the other rink there, that 12-18, Lucas Twist, has been within 1 or 2 shots the whole time until just recently.
It's Barry down here. He's Cipriano.
Just needs to sit there.
There you go,
Magic bowling, Barry Lester. Two, and that puts them 1 up after 19. Nope, 3 up after 19. Apologies, got the scores backwards. That's absolutely fantastic. Both of these teams, it feels like, I don't know, you don't feel like there's anything between them, and I guess the scoreboard's showing exactly that. It's 3 in it now, but that's as big as it's kind of gotten. 56 ends down. 8 shots between the teams on the big board. 53 to St John's Park, 45 Wenty Leagues, 56 ends. I think that's wrong. I think our scoreboard's right and that one down there wrong. 17, 20 plus 19. $56. Yeah, something's wrong. I'll be back.
So again, what's new? two cracking starts there from Selena.
Just pre-record the leads as we go through. It's unbelievable. Oh, we'll take that back. Selena's killed it. They're doing an amazing job, and they've gone long again, by the way. Haven't gotten the
yeah, look at this.
Back bit.
Come back.
Oh, correction.
And got shot. Unbelievable.
It's just beautiful.
Yeah, when he's stretching it back out after getting the mat back, and well, they were successful midway through, weren't they? They got a bit of a roll once they stretched it out. Picking up 6 shots in 2 ends there at one point.
And Dale this is going to finish nicely, I reckon. If it falls down, just out, I think. Geez, that was close. Maggie May just asking, thank you very much for the comments made. What advantage in Tim and Comp do you pick the margin in the first game? What does it mean? Means that if you're drawn, if you have the same score as everyone else at the end in tips, the closer your margin is, you'll be the winner in the event of a tie. That's essentially it. Good shot, Sam. Tight little head there. Brianna's bowling the ditch. Her first one, but that's about all.
Dale doesn't like it. He's called it wide straight away.
He said wide, mate, didn't he? But yeah, it's pretty quick too.
Oh, looks like there's a big 6 in the middle. That's a killer for Wenty.
That could be a killer. They have. That's the last end.
Last end and drop the 6. That's.
Well, I think
that's huge for the Saints.
That should be the big board.
Yep.
That takes it out. So that'll change. I reckon that'll change Barry's game, and he'll start looking for the rink win instead of the big totals. Well, Sam's dropped another one in. They are 3 probably. Maybe 1, maybe 3, one of those. But 6 in the middle rink. They finished the game there 23-12 after 21.
Big win.
Michael Vereka saying he's watching at home with a newborn. Oh, good luck with that. Congratulations too, by the way, Michael. And he's learning early from the best. Yeah, what a great way to be brought up.
And Ben Twist picking up. I'm not sure what he picked up there, but there out the 19-12.
Yeah. So
after 18, so
7 shots there. St John's Park finding their form in the back end of this game, the entire match. $45-60 after 58. Ryan Bester. Well,
good home there.
Another handy one, exactly right. We don't want Emmett's at the back, very back there.
Fraction firmer, mate. Losing it now. Bowl. Catch that edge there. Jack over here.
So with that 6, it is 60-45. There's 15 shots in it, 58th end, 5 ends to go total. Emmett looking to move this through. As I said, Barry Lester, smart player, experienced bowler.
It's going to be close here.
Oh. The frustration on Barry's face. Do you see that?
They're probably down 3 anyway, so no real change. But yeah, not the result Barry was after.
Oh, no. A little slow down by Ryan. He hasn't done many of them today.
No.
But yeah, wow. So like I said, Barry will be looking for just to get a point now. Once the end rink win, he'll know the big board will take some kind of miracle to get it. 15 shots in 5 ends with only two rinks in operation. But ideally does not want to go down 3 at the moment. Go down 3, short, goes back to even on the last end. Yeah, and Seymour asking, enjoying the Platinum Pennant. This is the first time it's being played. This is the first time we've had Platinum Pennant in this format. Absolutely, and this is the new top-level competition in New South Wales in our Pennants comps. And it replaces we didn't really have anything for years. So there's some movement at the back. Barry's lining up for a big shot. Look at the way he lines up. His practice shot, practice swing. Big follow through, movement, wants it. Oh, he's cleared a couple out.
Probably only one. Might only be one to Saints there, looking at that.
Not quite there. Focus there, but geez, that was close. That's a really close shot. Might be one, could be. I'm just looking at the spread. I think that one out in the right is Dale, and that one at the back's Bester, and that's the two it'll be between. Bakes now just looking at another draw essentially. Well, it's in the way of any run now. But I can only see Barry. Yeah, I see Barry really drawing.
Yeah, I think Emmett's indicating they're probably 2 down, so...
Well, look, yeah.
Like you said, the big board's probably gone for Wenty at the moment, so... If he can hold on to his rink here...
That's a discussion. He's got a couple of options. He can play that heavy shot again. I'm just sounding like a golf commentator now. This is the golf whisper.
Because he heard you last time.
He did. I don't want to give him any advice. He wouldn't listen to me anyway, and I'll probably just get in his head. But he can draw it dead. He's looking for... It's better to be one up now. One will do, because it's a tough war at the end to get for them to even tie. And looking for that point on this rink.
Yeah.
There's so many bowls out sitting on the ditch that he's not going to find the 5, and that's what it is. It's a draw of some description. These bowls look like they're flying when they go down in these stripes. Around the back. Oh, that's a really good effort. And it sat there for the second shot.
Yeah, that's one. Let's see what Bakes can do here, eh?
So Bakes is going to, like, if he wants to draw it even, he's got to find a 3 so they can be tied on the last end and becomes a winner-takes-all scenario.
Again, no mucking around. He knew what he was doing.
Yep, knew his shot, played it. See, I think he may just be looking for 2 and be happy. He's not here. Oh, no, I don't think he made it.
No, just one.
21-19, 2 shots in it. The final end on this rink. The final end. It's unreal. And Sim was saying all top teams, yep. And as I said, all the top New South Wales. So not just the best top New South Wales players. We've got interstate players as well and some internationals. Well, I can see it just here, as you said before, some Canadian, New Zealanders. We've got all sorts coming around. Some Queenslanders, and Victorians coming up. West Australian, actually, I saw on Friday night. That's exciting. But Cody Packer's there as well, actually, I should say, for Maryland's. So some West Aussies. Don't know about the South Australians, maybe. I'm just not sure. And, players from all around the place. It's probably got the nations and therefore the world's best players here at the moment.
Selena just looking to run it out. She's going to fall short.
Oh, she's
Hannah doesn't
disappointed.
like it. Yeah.
It's the first time.
She's thrown ahead, yeah.
Yeah, frustration just didn't come out with the power, I don't think. So as Selena's last bowl goes down, I'm just going to pay absolute tribute to these leads. They have had, again, as I say, the subplot has been enormous by both these players. Yeah, and holding shot, fitting that they corrected. You know, both got one really close to Jack there. That has been an amazing effort by both the leads.
And then you come into Sam and Dale. It just follow the 2 leads. They've been brilliant.
I know. You always want to take the leads bowls off and let these 2 go at it as well. It's just,
look at this.
I mean, brilliant.
Just looking for another yard or 2 there.
Yeah,
Sam.
just another full roll of the bowl.
Yeah, he'll probably second shot now.
Yep, looks it. Doesn't look good on the screen, by the way. Once again, that's the trick of a zoom lens, or a fisheye lens. A zoom lens. It'll bring the bowls that are a bit. It'll bring the jack towards what's happening. So, oh geez, the reply from Sam's pretty good. So, definitely only one down. St John's Park. Dale with the opportunity to rest on that one. And carry it. There we are, the South Australians, Dave Stockham, and I can't believe I didn't know that because I know those two blokes as well, Scotty T and Rudy. Looking forward to catching up with Scotty T actually when we do a live stream of their game.
Matty Lucas just picking up 2 on far rink over there, so he's trailing Ben Twist 19-14, and again, Dale. Dale
again. Huge game. The front end, well done. Congratulations to them on this in the second round. They between them have played. All 4 of them have played amazing games.
Yeah. But the 2 skips couldn't answer any more, could they?
No, definitely not. Yeah. Like I said, they'll go back, they'll rewatch this, they'll see what they could have done differently, thought differently, and just admire the efforts of the front end. And then this guy. Jeez. Still my player of the match.
He's been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
What's this got, Emmett? Well, that second shot. Brilliant. Once again, look at this head.
Yeah.
Look at this head. Gotta love this game. What a format. You are sitting here at the 2024 BowlsNSW Platinum Pennant, and you're watching one of the best games, I reckon, of 4s, of pennants that I've seen going around. They are playing amazing bowls.
Oh,
jeez. Well, he's having a game, Ryan Bester. He's had a game. That's him done. So 5 shots in on the other rink there, the final rink. 2 ends to go up there. He's hunting lots and lots of shots. So I guess he's aware there's 2 shots in it. They're holding 2. You can afford to go this because even at the end in the ladder, top 5 on the ladder at the end. Oof. Top 5 on the ladder at the end go through, and shot count may come into it.
100%.
He's a strategic thinker. So looking for a conversion.
He's close.
He was close. He just didn't quite get the turn. I think that he wanted, the weight was pretty good and he wants to kick it out there somewhere. I think it's risky actually anyway, because I think the best bowl out that way is Emmett's. It is. So if he kicks Jack out there, it's down a few, and Barry just looking to...
Might run into Sam here.
Yeah. Doesn't hurt anything, really, but that's Selena's bowl. I think Barry's still got it there, but...
Yeah.
Don't.
Does that open it up through the middle?
Could be wrong. Selena's, there's a fair chance that's in for 3. I don't know. It's tough to see the angles.
Just wondering if that's changed his shot slightly.
Yep, it certainly did, because he's come down fast. Oh, he's pumped one out. Well, one thing we can guarantee, nearly guarantee, is that that was close looking down there. That's a great shot down the ground, down the field. That was unreal. But one thing we can almost guarantee, unless Barry Lister does something disastrous, they have won this ring. Got a point out of it no matter what. Oh, caution. No, look, he's just going to stop and be beautiful. What a way to finish, Barry Lester. Fantastic bowl. And a rink win, 20 leagues. That's magnificent. What a shot. Brilliant replay. I don't know if we'll jump. I don't think we will jump across to the next rinks for this. We'll know that the scoreboard is going to be finished, and at the end of this, we'll just talk about some of this stuff. So let's talk about that game. You're obviously pretty happy with the one ring win at least. Disappointed with the top.
100% disappointed with the top. Would have liked to see us walk out of here 10-0.
Yeah, exactly right. I understand. St John's Park with another win and a little margin there on the scoreboard too. So they'll be probably close to the top of the ladder at the end of this with 2 wins. It'll be interesting to see what the other games are doing as we go through. All of the results, of course, available on the BowlsLink results portal. I don't think I'll find a player to talk to at this point, but what is it, 19-14, 5 shots in it. What are they holding down there?
St John's is holding 1.
Holding 1, yep.
It's Phil Clark, and then the Phantom, the next 2.
So it can be pretty well guaranteed. We've got the cameras on pretty good angles, actually. Well done to, once again, to Spacequake. Doing a good job here. Lots of protection back for them. So I guess we'll just watch the next 2. Bowls will be one end after this. See the scoreboard there, 61-49. So there's 11 shots in it. It's not possible to win it from a Magpies perspective. He's got his own bowl out. Look at that go. Yep.
Yeah. Knocked Phil up. So
he's
Saints holding 2.
Ben Twist doing that distinct Ben Twist lineup.
Yeah, just be looking to drawing for 3 here.
Quite a few players here from
Saints.
Yeah, 2 to Saints. So 21-14 now. Final end on that rink. Final end of this game. 63-49 on the big board. Saints not messing around. Matt is all the way back again.
Yeah, they were ding-dong all the way, weren't they? Ben Twist and Matty Lucas. Yeah, in the back end, Ben Twist just kicked away a little bit on Matty Lucas there. And
yeah, just in the back end of that match, we're watching all the scores pretty closely, and they were close the whole way. And just at the last probably 5 ends of this game, they've just moved on a bit. The players all congregate out the back. Now the rest of the teams will be watching on closely and enjoying the comforts of this brilliant club. As I will be shortly as well. I'm going to head down for some lunch after this. If the kitchens are still open, there'll be something down there to grab no matter what. Down the cafe if nothing else.
the cafe's still open.
Yep.
Nick's probably just going to run out of juice here.
See the second for Wenty Leagues in this game is one of my favourite blokes going around, a real character, is Franklin Fong.
Yeah, the old Chopstick Mafia.
Yeah, Chopstick Mafia, that's right. Absolute legend.
Dangerous combination having the Chopstick Mafia and Phantom on the same rink.
Eddie Peterson, is it? Yep. That's a brilliant bowl. Look at that.
Yeah.
Snuck all the way around and sat. Beautiful shot.
Franklin just be looking to follow him down, I'd say.
So he's going the other way, actually.
Going the other way, yeah.
Does have a really cool delivery. Looks heavy to me. Yep. Certainly is back. Thanks, David. Thanks, Barbara. I think there's people actually we're getting more and more come back. Just thank as you're departing and going away to enjoy your Sunday afternoons. As we will, I just want to thank every single person that's joined in for the coverage. Thanks for interacting with us on the live comments. We really enjoy having you, and that's why we do it, bringing the game to the masses. We've had a lot of people watching on this Sunday morning. That's a better shot by Franklin. Drops, fell over. Good second.
All in the second.
Very impressed once again with everyone here and everyone, everything you've done in the interaction. We love having you around. Thank you so much. Don't forget to get your tips in for next round. Most of all of round two's finished, but next round, next Friday, I'll be at East Maitland with who I can't remember who's coming up. I think DJ's coming up to commentate with me. We'll be there. Definitely get up there if you're around. Come and say hi. You'll see the dude with the freaky purple haircut, and just come and say hi, shake my hand, and we'll have a good time up at East Maitland. And in between, then the next thing I'm covering is a tournament at South Tamworth, which I'm really looking forward to, having not visited South Tamworth for a number of years. Oh, a heavy shot. Thank you, Peter. Another draw coming down for St John's. Just looking to build the margin a bit.
I don't think Phil's there, is he?
No, he's not.
Pulled
He's
up
going
short again.
to join into the that little cluster at the front. Asking for another heavy one. Yep. Old school black bowls. Same as I've got. Oh, jeez. They're going to bowl going that quick. Just rock a bowl up that gently. That's remarkable. Someone's just dropped their glass at the back there, I think, and Fongy just... Given the traditional taxi call. Then twist. Watch this characteristic lineup. Little twitch at the front, twitch at the back. Jack takes it back. Yep. St John's holding at least two, probably three.
Yeah.
Last three bowls of the game. Oh, big, heavy shot here. Crack. Jack, everything went everywhere. And Fongy's bowl at the back is now number
shot.
1. Chopstick Mafia. You arranged it. So
And
now-
Phantom knows how to put the marker on the
Yeah.
on the ditch.
That's right. Very good.
Your pet hate.
So, yeah, it's one of them. We've got a few. My main one's when the seconds or the thirds, instead of just putting a measure on, walk around and around to the jack 3 or 4 times before they put the measure on. It's that close. And that is the last bowl of the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Has beat it.
And he's beat it. 2 shots to Wenty League's Magpies to finish the game, to finish the match. Well done, St John's Park winning overall. 2 rinks to 1 and the big board 9-1. Final score on the big board, I think, is 63-53. Is that right? 63-51, actually, that says. There we go. So,
Well done
mate,
to the Saints.
Adam, thanks so much for joining us.
Pleasure, mate.
It's been a genuine pleasure having you on board. It's better than having sitting next to someone than doing this alone, I can tell you now. People get sick of my voice. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Thanks to Spacequake Sports for looking after us. P&O looking after the tipping comp. Next game, as you see on the screen there, is a 6 p.m. game. Next Friday night, bowls under lights at East Maitland and against the Raymond Jets, and that's going to be a ripper of a game. They're 2 amazing teams, and I can't wait to get out to East Maitland. We'll have a lot of fun there. Once again, just get your tips in, enjoy your bowls, have a great week, stay safe, everyone. I've been Benny Two Shoes, and we'll see you next week.